Shut up and sit down.
Think we should be live. Happy days. There you go. Hello, gang. Colin here. Festa 67's workshop. And yes, as you can see, I've got this bloody rabble with me, folks. So it's going to be a bit of an unpredictable morning or afternoon, whatever you want to call it. So we've got Kev in Kev's Plastic Scales. Hello, geese. All right. And we've got Jackie in the background there. You saw her peek her eye round the corner there. So hello, Jackie. All right, darling?
I'm fine.
We've got Ron Jeremy's body double in next. We got JC Bricks and Builds. Hello, James. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, thanks.
Start as we meet to carry on. Hello, mate. How you doing, James? All right?
Yeah, I'm all good, thanks.
Happy days. We then got Dominic in from the... Am I right? You're in the Netherlands, Dom?
Yeah, I am in the Netherlands.
There you go. He's in the Netherlands, folks. For those that don't know what the Netherlands is, Holland. Because honestly, Dominic, there are people in this country, mate, that get confused when we say the Netherlands, mate. We have advised them to go to school, but they won't do it. Kipper's in, talking about, I was better to say uneducated people then. Dominic, Kipper's in from up north, mate, up north.
Up north, I'm still right on tablets.
Yeah, if you need to know about the difference between the north and south in the UK, Dominic, down south we're in 2023, but north of Watford they're in 1923.
1923. BC.
Absolutely. So the north-south love-hate relationship is going off nicely. How are you, Kip? Anyway, mate, all right?
I'm doing great, my old mucker.
Absolutely brilliant. So what Lynn says, wow, didn't know it was Festa and Friends. Yeah, it was a bit last minute, Lynn. For those wondering, Dave, bless him, has lost his mojo at the moment. He wants to take a little bit of time away from the hobby. So we're going to be doing some Festa and Friends for the time being. And then when Dave's feeling up to it, he can always come back in and join in, bless him. So if you're out there watching, Dave, you know I'm going to nag you, mate. So don't hide yourself. If you need a good wibble, you know where we all are, mate. So yes, Lynn, it is Festa and Friends. Get your webcam set up. Put your strides on, love, and get yourself in front of the webcam. Excuse me. You'll be pleased to know that I've only taken one steroid this morning, folks, not two, so we should be all right. For those that have watched Friday's stream, yeah, went well, didn't it? Oh, this. So, are we all okay? Do what, mate?
People missed a good laugh there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of them, innit? It's like, yeah, I need to get out more, don't I?
You're scary out there.
It's funny. I mean, I used to be a really, really outgoing fella. But since I've been housebound, when I go out into that big wide world out there, I actually find it quite intimidating now. And I reckon that's because you end up a bit institutionalised, don't you, Kev, when you're housebound, mate?
You certainly do.
And it does. It messes with you. It really does.
It really does mess your head up totally.
Don't forget, folks, belly, bench and beverage. What's in the belly? What's on your bench? What is your beverage of choice? Also, if you would like to support the channel, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com /Festa67's workshop, or you can pop down and click the join button below. There's a tickeroony going across the bottom, being that there's a lot of folks on screen. You can join the join button or click the $ to leave a super chat. It all helps support this channel and keep the content coming for you all. And the people that matter are the people in chat. So let's introduce who's in the chat and see what's been going on. First up, we got Atowin saying, hello, fellow glue sniffers. Glue sniffers, Kev and Kipper.
Hi, Atto.
Do you
Yeah.
remember glue sniffers when you was a kid? The old punk rockers with the big carrier bag with the Evo in it. Do you remember them?
Yeah, it was on
Oh,
Grange
some
Hill.
of
Can
it
you remember
used to
Grange
be.
Hill?
Yeah, old Zammo, wasn't it? Yeah.
Zambo, yeah.
And the people at our school used to have it on the wristbands, the Tipex remover. Do you remember that? And they used to be absolutely
Yeah.
out there trolley, didn't they? Whatever happened to glue sniffers? Anyway, he says, how many Yankees, charming this one, how many Yankees does it take to fill? My nose keeps pouring out and my head feels like it's in a vice. Wibblekin's at all. We really needed to know that. So I'm going to issue a Sunday Festa and Friends Huggy Kinsey Winsey to poor Atto Atto Wally. Hopefully, Nosy gets better, mate. There you go. He's got his hug of feel sorry for me. Have any of you got a small violin? Come on. There you go. Incredible walking away music issued. All joking aside, get well soon, mate. It's going well, isn't it? Jackie's in saying, afternoon, everyone. Hello, Jackie. Don't know why I did that. She sat next to Kevin Pilch. Lynn Dipple's in, says, hi, Colin Uggs. Let's hope that you have a show. Yeah, me broadband's been popping all morning, folks, so hopefully we stay live. There's a lot of people out there going, hopefully it goes off. But hey, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Lynn says, hi to that old Jackie and Kevin with big huggage. Nice one.
Hi, Elaine.
Richard Thomas Scale Model World is in. He says, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Richard. How you doing, fella?
Afternoon, Richard. Afternoon.
Absolutely. Our very own Christopher Columbus is back from his epic voyage to Holland. Minja's in the chat. Afternoon, all. Afternoon, Ross.
Afternoon, Ross.
I think he's been doing the Douglas Bard a bit, getting a plane over from Holland, isn't he? Bless him. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, Richard says, don't forget the thumbs ups, folks. Yeah. Cheers, Richard. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm and helps the channel out. So leave a thumbs up, folks. It's always nice. It's the nice thing to do. Kev saying hello into the chat land. Panzer's in, says morning all. Hello, Panzer. You're more than welcome to join us. You know that.
Morning, Panzer.
I'll saying me out to Panzer. Mac is there. He says, hello there, Cole, Dave, and everyone in the chat. Hello, Mac. How you doing, mate? Dave's out the loop at the moment, mate. He's having a bit of a mojo crisis, so he's taking a bit of time out because he's not feeling it at the moment, bless him. So, what else is there? Panzer saying hello to Jackie and me. Max saying hi to Ninja and Athol. Guru says, hi, kids. We'll be in and out of chat. If I can, I'll join in the streamy stream. Big hugs to all. In other words, he's got a big dose of CBA, and, yeah, he's still playing his Xbox. No worries, Fox. There you go. And Ross is clarifying, I just got back from the Netherlands. Oh, was you in the Netherlands, Ross? Kept that to yourself, mate. Didn't know that. Oh, nice to have you back, mate. Lynn says, didn't know it was Festa and Friends. Dream Builder Daniel is in saying hi. Oh, hello, Daniel. How you doing, mate?
Hi, Daniel.
You're more than welcome to join in, Daniel. You've got the you've got a webcam, mic. You're a member, and there is a link in the Zoom 24/7 chat group, mate. Festa says, Fox, take more. Speed Freak Festa is nuts. Yeah, yeah, if I am a bit off, it is. I'm on a lot of meds at the moment. Keith says, hi, everyone. I hope you're all right. Hello, Keith. How you doing, geezer?
Hi, Keith.
Ross says, hi, Daniela Brown. Sheep. Oh, dear. What else have we got there? PJ's in. Afternoon. Won't be joining you today. Not feeling too good, unfortunately. Not to worry, Paul. I know why, mate. Get well soon, mate. And
Get well soon, Paul.
I'm going to issue you one of these special Blue Oyster Club Festa in his hot pants man hugs, because I know you want one. Bless you, mate. All joking aside, get well soon, mate. I know your reasons, mate. And yeah, the lovely, delectable Marcy is in the chat. Scale Model Muse is in, saying hello. Hello, Marcy. How you doing, my darling? And yes, there is chaos because I may still be on me steroids, and it's going really well. McLeish is in. Says, what did I miss? Hello, Andy. If you've got a webcam and mic, you're more than welcome to come and say hello.
Hello, Andy.
And that is everyone hugging news, which I'm about to do because fear is kicking in. And I'm going to do my good boy bit because I am such a girl. I am scared. And I don't mind admitting it because Marcy is our very own G.I. Jane, mate. She stood there now in body armour with a big old 50 caliber waiting to fire rounds at me if I don't type in the chat. So I've done my duty now. I'm working on my Land Rover, doing a bit of decaling. What are we all working on, folks?
Oh, I'm trying photo etch, Colin.
Oh, are you? Oh, I'm proud of you, soldier.
Look at that. Can you see that?
Yeah, 2 secs. I'll just bung you on the full screen. It's just decaling as well at the moment, so I'll add you to the full screen. There you go.
There you go. Oh, that's had my life, that has.
Oh, yeah. Is that proper?
Oh, it's the swear box has been...
Oh, is it really? Yeah. Good man.
Yeah.
Who else wants to show what they're working on whilst I'm waiting for me soul to do their thing? Dominic?
I'm working on my Bedford.
Oh, nice one.
We have there's a special build for a museum.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah.
There's for the Polish Day. This vehicle is used in the World War II door the Polish people.
Oh, right, yeah. Nice one.
Yes, I make this special for that day, and then I show what I make.
Yeah.
For the Polish veterans.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah.
Next up, as I'm waiting for me soul to dry it. Who's next?
I've got a people kit of a royal coach, which I'm putting together for Jackie.
Oh, nice one. Is that for old Chuck's coronation? Is it the big gold Queen's coach thing, is it?
Well, it
looks like it, doesn't it?
But yeah, it's
that's nice.
Quite a few sheets of photo etch to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God!
It's like the Metal Earth kits, but it's a bit more.
Do you know, we could have a whip round with one of them and send one up the kipper, couldn't we? Because we know he'd like to do
that. No, thank you.
And then we've got Ron Jeremy's body double. What are you working on, bud?
Well, I am working on the
that's a nice
Type
kit.
170.
Very nice kit, mini art. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm working on that. I've got the engine that I'm doing at the moment, and it's very tight.
Nice one, mate.
Nice catch that one, Joe.
What's that?
Jackie said, "Are you working on the car or the female?"
The car. No. The woman is still on her sprue. So yeah.
Oh, that's why she's upstairs. You've not cut her off her sprue.
Oh, dear.
Is that what you're saying, James? You ain't gonna we tell her, because we will.
No, not that at all.
No. Oh, dear, no.
I'll get him clutching at straws, Kev. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Well, that's it. That's what he gets for picking on Panzer all day yesterday.
Yeah, I heard he was a bit of a defiant bully yesterday because Alicia did message me and tell me.
No, I was not picking on Panzer. Panzer was just trying to cause trouble.
I find that difficult to believe because that is so out of character for Panzer.
I mean, if you want, you could always go back and watch my stream from yesterday.
Nah, I don't want to do that. It's too painful, mate. I'm only joking, James. Of course I will.
I was not picking on. one bit.
Yeah, sounds like you're clutching at straws now, mate. You know.
He was having a wibble, so at the end of the day, that was his own problem.
Nothing wrong with a wibble, mate. I love a wibble.
You watch, he'll turn around and say that he was not having a wibble. He never has a wibble. But we all have witnessed it.
Marcy says, can't blame that one on the meds. Marcy, obviously, literally just after you went on the frolic, I may have said something that was really, really bad. I may have broke Fox. I think I broke the chat as well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, everyone.
McLeish has been a member for 10 months. Right. Congratulations, Andy. Bit of SpongeBob will be coming on screen imminently because it's all set up too, so, yeah.
Yep, well done, Andy.
Absolutely. All right. Guru's been a member for 14 months. There you go. The model making GNU has been a member for 14 months. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, yeah, I may have been naughty Festa Friday, but hey ho, we did a show. That's the important thing. Yeah. Probably millions of people out there probably wishing that we hadn't done a show, but hey, we did a show.
No, you had fun.
Yeah, we had a laugh, didn't we? That's the key.
We had a laugh, yes.
Yeah, Mew says, really? Yeah, absolutely. Model making Guru's put in a £1 super chat. Cheers, dude. Thank you very gladly. Bless him. Yeah, it was one of those. He gets a bit of on-screen air guitar as well. You've got to do the air guitar, though, Fox, because I will be asking your mum. McLeish says, picking on Panzer. Missed that as well. Yeah, you've missed a lot, Andy, mate. You really have, geez.
Yep, afternoon, Fox.
Yeah, he says, that was supposed to have had a message, he says, curses. That's right. Oh,
Is it a wood?
Sounded like it, James, didn't it?
Yep. Certainly did.
You will go in the right place, you turd. That's all right. That's me just telling my decal what I think of it. Yeah. There you go. It's conforming now.
At least it was only the decal.
Yeah, absolutely. McLeish, he says, has put in a £2 super chat. He says, Fox, you try hard. Yeah, he is very trying, mate. Believe you me, Andy, very trying. I had hair when I started streaming with Fox. Long, flowing, lustrous locks. Honest.
That's a bad cough you got there, James.
Sounded terrible, Kev, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That weren't me.
Bless him.
No, I thought it was Pippa.
Oh, yeah.
No, he coughs like old Fred Dibner, doesn't he? He's like, do you like that? Oh, dear.
Eggy Club special.
Yeah, Charlie, me coat, mate. You might want to get it, mate. Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
There you go, Andy. There's your bit of on-screen air guitar. Geese, have you a bit of that?
By the sounds of it,
Yeah.
Matthew's lost something.
Oh, is he gone carpet monster trimming? That sounded wrong, didn't it?
Jackie's been in my office again and moved stuff.
Oh, bless her.
Am I getting the frame again?
Yep.
Just as well it wasn't Marcy that's been in there, mate, because you'd have a claymore wired up, mate. She'd be there with a sniper rifle waiting. You mess with Marcy at your peril, mate, I'm telling you. There you go. PJ says, McLeish, member for 10 months. GNU, member for 14 months. That's a collective 2 years of idiocy. Fox has just put another £1 in, and he's going to, in a minute, say, I forgot the comment again. You did, Fox, didn't you? You've done it again. The lovely Sarah Jane is in at last. How are you, Sarah Jane? Been worried about you, darling. Been worried about you, mate. Not seen you for a couple of weeks. Yeah, nice to see you about, because I know you're all right now. Lovely to see you in, darling. Hopefully you're enjoying all the motorsport seasons starting up now.
Found it.
Oh.
Hold up a minute. Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to announce Kipper found it. There you go.
Found it. No, I haven't.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
Here's a newsflash. No, he hasn't. Oh, God. How long we got left? Oh, bloody hell. They've got to do the E-model stream tomorrow night. What possibly is going to go wrong on there? Oh, dear. Fox will be babysitting me with a Festa button. I know he will. Oh, God. Right. Fundy Uggs says PJ to Sarah Jane. Hi, Sarah Jane says Marcy and Keith. Muse says, I've got more weathering powder on my desk than there is on the model. Oh, you go careful, Muse. I would nearly laughed then. That wouldn't have been right, would it? I'd have been dead. Yeah, I'm like that. I put a tiny little bit. I put paper down and everything. And it's like, I'll do a little bit. And then it is everywhere other than the model. I've just heard a ping. Let's have a looky-look. Oh, there he is. We've got a Panzer Cat joining us. Hello, mate. I knew I heard a ping.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Hello, Panzer.
Yeah.
Here we go.
How you doing,
Thanks,
guys?
Cap.
All right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I
Yeah.
thought I'd come in because James was being a bit uppity again.
Yeah, thanks for that, mate. I needed a bit of guidance, mate, because he has been a bit of a defiant little git today, mate. And yeah, I'm glad.
Yes.
I'm glad the boss of the hangout's in, because you can keep him in place now, mate.
What was it he said? I was having a wibble yesterday. James, I've told you before, there's a wibble chain of command. I wibble up the chain of command to not down to your level.
Oh,
I've told you this before many times.
I could this, eh?
Yeah,
Hey?
you know.
I could Captain Mandarin, eh?
Now who's the defiant one? Eh?
Yeah. Don't tell him your name, Pike. Oh, dun. Oh, God, that's Andy, honestly, mate. McLeish, you should come in, mate. You know you should. Are you in the, out of interest, Andy, are you in the 24/7 chat, mate? I don't know why I'm asking you that. I could have bloody checked myself, couldn't I? Let's have a looky low. Don't think it's on screen, so let's have a look. Let's have a looky low. Is that? Yeah. He might already be in there. If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, are you, Andy? I can't remember, mate.
Andy's saying no, I'm at work.
Oh, you're at work. Oh, right. That'll be why, mate. Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't know whether you was in the 24/7 chat or not, or on my friends list. Because if you ain't in the 24 hangout chat, I'll add you. But it might be that I can't add you because you're not on the friends list. I don't know. I'll have to check when we come off air now, mate, because, yeah. But yes, folks, it is a Festas and Friends. If you're a patron, or a channel member, you can pop in and say hello with your webcam and your microphone and all of that. And dare I say it, join in this really sensible live stream.
What's that? That's not sensible.
It's downhill. It's downhill now. The S word was used.
Yeah.
I better say hello to Sarah Jane. Hi, Sarah Jane.
Well, we all had Panzer. I wasn't going to raise the fact that you hadn't acknowledged your boss, but now that you mention it.
Yes, I just thought I'd better get and do the cow twos, yes.
Yeah, no, not at all. But, you know, I may have said hello to her the moment she came in, along with everyone else. But you, for some reason, despite being sent for re-education, neglected to acknowledge her.
Oh. Yeah, my excuse was I was downstairs making a cup of coffee.
Wibble, no excuse. You were sat on screen. You could have said it then. But you didn't.
Very true, very true.
Cool, is there an echo?
Echo.
Oh, yeah, PJ. PJ says, model making guru gnu, you mean keep Colin away from the sperm, thong and gold op pants buying websites? Yes, mate. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I have a very important question, Colin. Just
I was found not guilty
regarding Friday night's show, and I just need to ask you one thing. Where is your wristwatch today?
Yeah. Yeah, it went well, didn't it? McLeish is putting a £2 super chat. He says things went pear-shaped when Panzer arrived. It did, Andy. I noticed this, mate. And yeah, I think I should fine Panzer that £2 for ignoring Sarah Jane. Cool, look at the pin drop.
I did not ignore her.
Yeah.
I did not ignore her.
Do we
Have
think
you ever tried to find a Scotsman?
Yeah. Are we all sitting here thinking that he did ignore her?
Something like that.
Not.
I think he did.
I would not do such a thing.
Yeah.
I would not dare do such a thing.
How many of them straws you got left that you're clutching at, mate?
I don't know. I may have dropped one or two on the floor.
That would be an ecumenical matter. Deputy Panzer, she says, also forgot my birthday as well last month. She's still got no cake. Please send him back to North Korea as soon as possible. Does he need further education then, Sarah Jane? Would you like me to recall him? Because there's been a high-profile prison recall lately, so I might as well do another one. I'll happily send him back for you. If you feel that it would be advisory, I'll recall him.
Dear, oh dear.
Yeah, I thought I just heard a gulp.
Who nicked it?
Oh, bless him. All right, free goes that side. Right, happy days. Yeah, can't believe he forgot your birthday. How could you do that? How can he live with himself?
Let's just say that I won't be forgetting next year.
Yeah.
Good.
Surely, is that a ball of? I'm sure she's a Malibu fan, isn't she?
She is. She is.
I'm sure that is a bottle of Malibu. That one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's hiding now. Nevertheless, here we go. It's a bit nicer, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, that's even worse. Okay, I'll use that side. There we go.
Do you want to use that side, mate?
I will be using this side because it's.
Yeah, it's definitely recalled. Then no worries. I'll compile the relevant paperwork, and we'll get that arranged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be needing more ration packs then.
Yeah. Dorkosaurus is
I
in
was gonna
saying
say
hello,
that-
Cole, and everyone in Chatland. Hello, Dorks.
Hello, mate.
Afternoon, William.
Well, hey, Dorka.
Yeah, sorry, Pans, you were saying?
I said, saying hello to Dorka.
Yeah, he's getting all these hellos in now because he's going to be out of the loop for another 6 months.
The International Red Cross is going to be busy then.
Yeah, we're not flying him out. We're sending him out by the cattle cart, mate. So,
Could be a rubber dinghy.
hey, James, you keep your sordid interests to yourself, mate.
This is a family friendly show, James.
Is it? When did this happen? Oh, the people tuning in for a serious modelling show must be so disappointed. This is
that what we're
basically a live hangout. This is the stupid idiocy that us lot do off air. So, yeah.
This is permanent.
What possibly could go wrong?
Apart from having a bit of fun.
Absolutely. Life's too short not to have fun. What have we got going on? Jeff Lights in, saying hello. Hello, Jeff. How you doing? He says, all right, the Dorka. Keith says 26 watching, only 11 thumbs ups. Yeah, do you want to issue a wrist slap to them all, Keith? Cheers, mate. Marcy says, all right, the Dorks, as does PJ, and Sarah Jane says, PJ, you have to send any applications to the permanent secretary, but I am easily bribed. He says to her, Sarah Jane, if you need a stand-in deputy whilst Panzer is back in the North Korean kitty litter, I'm available, just saying. Oh, he's jumped into your shoes there, Pans, hasn't he?
Good God, yeah.
He's done a Panzer on Panzer. That's normally what Panzer would do, that. I'm impressed. Do I need to do the voice?
I'm not.
Sarah Jane, if you need a stand-in deputy while Panzer's back in North Korea, I'm available.
That's actually a very good impression, Colin.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen me tracks?
Anyone seen your what?
Me tracks, I've lost my tracks now.
Oh, brilliant. I'm not the only one who does this thing. I lost a seat the other night. I found
I've got
it.
the
but-
small.
By the sound of it,
Smallest-
he should have kept track on where he put them.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, no. He went there. Ka-ching,
He did,
ka-ching.
didn't he?
Oh,
Next
dear.
thing he'll be padding it out.
Yeah, it's enough to make him go loco, isn't it?
Don't worry.
Oh, tough room.
Yeah, very tough.
I think James, for that joke, should take my place in North Korea.
Nah, I don't. I think you
I
thoroughly
reckon-
deserve
I
to go
reckon-
back there. You've been a defiant little panzer for a while now.
I reckon James should go and join Panzer.
Do you know, that's a good idea.
No.
Because you know what
Wait
they
a
do.
second. You just
Yeah, you know what they do to
Just a
sell Eve out
second,
there,
sure.
don't you, Kev?
Put me in the
that's
same
it.
cell.
You know, just imagine the,
Cool,
what Panzer will be
yeah.
going through, being stuck with James all the time.
Yeah, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, what torture.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily enough, there's no death penalty in North Korea these days, is there? Did I say that out loud?
You did.
Evil.
Poor James.
Don't feel
Exactly.
sorry for him. You'll only encourage him.
Exactly.
Nah.
That's one of the rules of Zoom. No one feels sorry for James.
And it's James's fault anyway.
Absolutely.
No. Daniel said, agreed last night it was your fault as well.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
Here he goes. Look. Yeah.
McLeish says Malibu.
Daniel doesn't.
Yeah, go on, mate.
You'll get me a.
Daniel doesn't know you as well as we do, James.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, Sarah Jane says she levelled up to 6 last month. You would have thought Panzer would have made some effort. Yeah, totally agree with you, Sarah Jane. I was shocked when you told me because I thought that would have been a big circle of importance on his calendar for that day. Yeah, very disappointed in him.
Now, on the subject of North Korean prisons, did I not, if I remember rightly, that you were going to be sharing a cell because apparently you're going to North Korea as well for some offence against Sarah Jane?
I am. I'm awaiting my sentence, mate. I don't mind, but James is your celly because that was mentioned before. And you think I'm going in a cell with you? With them feet?
I've got a first class room, so I actually get my own cell.
I've got a first class room. That's what you think, pal.
I'm a frequent flyer. I get preferential boarding.
Yeah. What he's saying is he's got sawdust on the floor in his cell and everyone else has hay. Yeah.
Oops.
McLeish says, Panzer, making an effort. Are you sure you've got the right cat? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Andy. Yeah, can we have our old Panzer back, mate? Because this one's an imposter. Put that up there for a minute. Spider pick. Yeah. How's that vote, Rich? Going Kips? All right, mate. Oh, I asked him that just as his mic's muted, bless him. It's all right, don't rush, mate.
He's probably swearing now.
He probably is.
He's probably on the floor praying to the carpet monster.
Could well be. Does that mean, being that he's up north, does that mean that he's ferreting around on the floor looking for it?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, where the heck have they gone?
Oh, yes, Sarah Jane says, don't forget, Deputy Panzer has his special friendly guard, Cole. Best not share. Of course, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I get better quality food than the rest of you.
Yeah. That was it. Who flung dung, wasn't it? That was his special little soldier.
And the other one was Wanton Decker.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at the post-it. Thoroughly concentrated on the post-it. Very nearly.
What's everybody's beverage of choice today?
I have got 2 tea bags of the finest Barry's tea in this rather splendid Festa 67's workshop.
Mine's a Guinness today.
Pimpage. And I'm open for a cup of coffee. It's rather dry.
And that fudge you've heard in the background is Jackie saying, yeah, keep open, mate, with that attitude.
It's rather dry, in the south there, a bit desertified.
Yeah, I thought you sounded a bit hoarse there, Kev, mate. You could do with a nice cup of coffee, mate.
Yeah.
God, I'm amazed he's still alive after saying that. God, if I'd said that, I'd have had an hand through the door.
She knows there's nothing meant by it.
Oh, he's trying to get out of it now. Josh is in Rise of the Zoid saying, hello, everyone. Hello, Josh. Welcome to Chaos, mate. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Yeah, he was trying to claw that back, wasn't he?
Breathing. I can feel the heavy breath breathing down my neck now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kevin, you usually have to pay more for that, don't you?
Again, I'm looking at the post-it.
No, I'm going quickly.
Yeah, what's that, an hour now? Cool, Bennett. What's the hourly rate now, James?
I don't know. Why are you asking me for? Oh dear.
Ain't what you said when Alicia went to bed the other night? Oh, sorry, mate. What's said in the hangout stays in the hangout. Yeah.
I didn't say shoot.
Shoot? Oh, you cleaned that up well. Well done.
He did.
I'm mightily impressed there, James.
See, I'm
good.
not. I am good.
He is good. He's been reading them new YouTube rules, haven't you, mate?
Unlike that Panzer.
Yeah,
you
being
know,
that you're a streamer, have you had the notification about that, James? Because you're a YouTuber. See what I did there?
Yeah, I think I did actually have a notification, yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But obviously, yes, mine is a bit more family friendly, so obviously you have to be careful on what to say on stream. So.
What's that's family friendly? He says, doing the most unsubtle hint of James, plug your channel.
My YouTube channel of JC Bricks and Builds, in which obviously there on there I do Lego builds, and in the so near future, possibly starting next week, we'll be doing a model kit build with a very good friend of ours, Kevin.
Oh, nice.
Or just like Kev's Plastic Scales.
Yeah.
In which I will be doing a Hobby Boss 172nd BR52. And Kev, what will you be doing?
I will be working on an Orca kit.
Running for the hills?
Which is
oh dear.
And it's a wooden and metal kit of Stevenson's rocket.
Absolutely. Nice one. Yes, Marcy, I agree. She says that's what the 18 plus function is for. Yeah, but they've gone very nanny state on us all, Marcy.
Yeah.
Without getting into the politics of it, yeah, YouTube have gone a little bit nanny on us all. So, yeah. It's one of them. We're all having to do the disclaimers at the moment, and yeah.
Like we say, it's James's fault.
Yeah.
No.
I said that right at the beginning of the stream.
Yep.
No.
No.
I'm not doing anything wrong at all. Can't blame anything on me.
The first.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. In fact, yes, we will. It's James's fault. Everyone knows it's James's fault.
McLeish says, PJ, I'm making it shake with fear and be ready to be drunk. Oh, dear. Again, refer myself to the post-it note I looked at just a moment ago. We've got that. We've done that one, and that one. Big days. Let's mark them off on the distractions that I've done, and it saves me keep looking at the picture, because I do forget. Because I've got the memory of a goldfish. Who said that?
Not me.
Right.
Is that not being cruel to goldfish?
Yeah, we got that one to do. Absolutely, mate. Have we done that yet? We've done that one, Cole. It is being cruel to goldfish, mate. Number 11. There you go, radiator. That one. Pardon me. Kids still watch and they cannot stop them, so they punish us instead. Pardon me. Absolutely, Josh. Because you'll be in the same boat, Josh, no doubt. But yeah, it's... Don't get me wrong, I understand it and all of that lot, but dare I say it, you know, when I was parenting kids that were underage, you had filters on your internet and you supervised their computer use. When did that change?
Yep, very good.
You know, we had Kiddos Net. It was a program that you installed onto a computer and it created a Windows profile for children under 16. So any internet and everything was automatically, all the content was filtered out and everything, because that's what you did. And even when they was in their teenage years, the computer was downstairs and it was supervised because, you know, that's what you do. But that all seems to have changed. You don't, you know, now it's let's kick the channel's backside, not the parent. And it's like, how's that work? It's like what we say, you know, we do our best not to swear on air and things like that, because somewhere in the world it is always pre-9 p.m. watershed. So we try to be mindful of it. We don't always get it right, or I don't, but, you know, I try my hardest not to swear on air.
Try doing it while doing photo etch.
Absolutely. This is it. You know, I thoroughly understand your predicament, mate.
That's the main test. Photo etch without swearing.
Yeah. Absolutely,
That's
Marcy.
what's
YT does have a
butter.
kids version. Yes, we know. It's, yeah. It is frustrating, Marcy. It really is, because whenever I put things up, and the other streamers will know this, whenever you create a live stream, it asks you, is this content for children, yes or no? And you have an opt-in, opt-out filter so that, you know, you notify them. But even so, they're still heavily policing us at the moment. And I get the whole 5-second delay or 45-second delay, because there have been people where there's been, how can we say, terrorist-style events going on that have actually streamed them live on YouTube whilst they're carrying out them offences. So I understand the time delay. I totally get that for obvious reasons. But the overtly nanny state stuff, to be honest with you, I think it's overkill at the moment. Don't get me wrong. You don't want to be tuning into a stream hearing, you know, 50 cuss words a minute. Don't get me wrong. But the odd one that flips out, especially with what we're doing, I think shouldn't be punished. The channel shouldn't be punished. But I think a lot of it is to do with advertising, because advertisers, adverts and things like that. But then this is impacting non-monetized channels as well. So, photo etch without good language is impossible, says Rysdom Design. You're right, Josh. There's a man of experience. Fox says, sadly, the ad thing is nothing to do with kids. It's because YouTube can't sell ad space as easily on videos that have lots of ad. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Fox. It's, you know, monetized ones is advertising, but thanks for clarifying that, mate. But yeah, that's pretty obvious, mate. But yeah, I know that reason, mate. He explained to the uneducated Cockney. Yeah.
Well, so far, he says, I've not actually swore once with photo etch.
James, I really don't care what you're touching, mate. I'm getting really worried for you now. just as we said about the adult thing, yeah, I know. Oh, who cares? Oh dear. I've been so well behaved.
Well, we'll soon have to change that, James.
Pardon?
I said we'll soon have to change that.
Oh, no, no.
You swearing with photo etch.
Yeah.
Look, I've been perfectly fine with my build that I've been doing with photo etch.
Yeah, for those that want to have their photo etch built by James, by all means, send it to jcbricksandbuilds@hotmail.com. Yeah. He will happily build all of your photo etch for you.
Oh, thanks.
Free of charge.
No, charges may apply.
He's learning. He's learning.
He is. That'll be Swearbox funds, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, swear box funds. Because every
I've got a
time
new kit out of my
every
swear
time you
box fund.
swear, James, don't forget you're filling your swear box up ready for your next kit.
Yeah, even you've witnessed I've not sworn once while doing this, though. While doing the photo etch.
Have I?
Well, yeah.
You've not been trying hard enough, James. That's why.
I was going to say, Pans, believe you me, he's very trying, but yeah. Dream Builder says, I will be back. My internet has done a restart. Yeah, I think there's an issue with the whole internet today because, yeah, it's been a bit shonky, isn't it?
Aye.
Right, we've got a knob done.
Is this where
Will you behave yourselves, you immature little children? Look at me. He said
why?
Says
why?
you.
There's no fun in being innocent.
No. Oh dear. It was worth a try.
See, look, I've even got.
You're even corrupting Colin now.
Yeah. Well said, Kevin. I'm glad you said that, mate. Oh, what possibly could go wrong? I know what would be a good idea, lads. Let's do a Festa and Friends on Sunday. What possibly could go wrong?
Or as Kenny Everett would say, all done in the best possible taste.
Yeah. Kenny Everett, what a legend. Oh, Kenny Everett. I still love watching his show. James is like, it's Kenny Everett. I know, I could tell it. I could tell it.
Yeah. That's the problem. Younger generation.
Well, he was trying to explain to him earlier on, Panzer, who Alan Sugar was, mate. You know what I mean?
Amstrad.
Yeah, there you go, see? Alan Michael Sugar Trading. There's a man who knew how to run a business.
James, on the other hand, knows how to run.
Oh, yes.
That was instant under the bus there, Pans.
Yeah, you have faith in me. God.
Ding dong, mate. Brutal. But good. But good.
Wait till Fox comes in. Then it'll be brutal.
Yeah. McLeish said in capitals, Chapman, you don't know who Kenny Everett is? Holy hell, yeah. Max says, can you imagine, Andy, two Scotsmen live on air, what possibly could go wrong? Exactly. Get yourselves in here. You know you want to. Yeah.
More people should join the Hangout because this is what it's just like in the Hangout.
Yeah, pretty much. This is what these shows are. It's basically a live hangout, isn't it?
Mm. So become a member to Colin's channel and join us on the Hangout.
He's good, isn't he? Hey, do you want a job, Kipper, as my HR and public marketing boss, mate? Do you want to be my marketing manager? Consider yourself hired, mate. I am suitably impressed with that. That was good. That's what we call a very classy segue, mate.
But how long before one you fire him and two send him to North Korea?
Says the bloke whose sentence is imminently about to be increased for insubordination. He's now going, what have I done wrong?
What haven't you done wrong?
Exactly, James. Exactly that, mate. Oh, dear.
Yes. As Kipper was saying earlier, this is the sort of inane drivel and banter that goes on in the Hangout, day in, day out.
Oh yeah, this is why these shows I enjoy doing, because it gives you guys a chance to get on air, but also it's like it lets people that are perhaps thinking of joining the Zoom, it lets them see what idiots they're going to be joining, because this is what it's like every night, folks. It is none of us, or we all dread dropping something, making a mistake, or saying something wrong, because we're like a pack of hyenas, mate. Once one of us makes a boo-boo, you guarantee the rest of them they'll make you pay for your boo-boo, mate.
Yeah, you won't be allowed to forget.
Yeah, you can't get away with anything.
Number one person for that is definitely Panzer. He did not let you forget.
Al says, does that mean you will need to write out a list for Phil's show and we've lost you, Colin? Yeah. I don't know whether that's YouTube having a bit of a glitch there because everything seems to be pausing. So I'll just check that the broadband's live, folks.
Yep, looks good.
Yeah, it might just
I'm
be.
watching you at the moment on the.
Yeah, all right. It's just I saw a buffering thing fly up on my screen. So, all right, as long as we're transmitting. It's just that Al says, we've lost you, Colin. So, and he says, and you're back. Yeah, it's intermittent internet issues, asshole. It's beyond my control, mate.
Yeah, there's quite a delay, actually.
Yeah, see, on my end, Colin's breaking up quite badly.
Yeah.
With his speech, but again, I put that down to the internet.
Yeah, it's basically we got intermittent. We've had it all morning down here, so I did put at the beginning of the show in the chat. If it does go off, it goes off. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, there's quite a delay on the video as we're talking.
Yeah, I know, mate. Again, Kevin, there's nothing I can do, mate. It is out of my control.
Sorry, we understand that.
Yeah. But if the show goes off, it goes off. There's not a lot I can do, folks. If I type it in the chat, otherwise they'll just tell me off all the time.
PJ's put, can someone tell Dominic to keep it down so that others can get a word in?
Yeah, bless.
Oh, dear. Sarah Jane says it's all okay for her.
Yeah, it's going to be very intermittent. Just type it in the chat anyway, because... You can carry on chatting, folks.
Time for a slurp. Oh, that's better.
Does that mean you made that long-suffering Jackie make you a cup of coffee there, Kevin?
Oh, yes. Very nice it is.
I think Kevin should go to North Korea first.
There you go.
Jackie make a whatever comfortable seat, make him a
In case anyone in the chat is worried about it, it's beyond our control. Nothing we can do. We got that going on. I didn't actually know whether there was going to be a show today because it was a good hour that it was off earlier on. That's why I was late into Foxy's stream, and it's one of them things.
The colour from your Land Rover is really nice.
You like that, do you? Oh, you're still there. Hello, mate.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Bless you.
I was busy with my truck.
No, that's all right, mate. I thought you'd gone quiet. I know I'm fully aware of the language barrier, Dominic, so you mustn't be shy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. You're a part of this at the end of the day, and you know if you're not sure of what's been said, just ask, mate. That's all you got to do,
okay.
and we like you to be involved. Obviously, Dominic's native language is Dutch, so yeah. Just in case you wonder why he's a little quiet, his English isn't the greatest. Is that the right way of wording it, Dom?
Yeah, I learned it from television.
Yeah.
At school, I was a young boy. On school, we had no English lesson.
Yeah.
Only normal Dutch and more things making with your hands.
Yeah.
that was more important than the English
Yes.
in that time, and now is English a little bit?
Yeah, it's all changed.
Yeah, the language is more in the Netherlands than in that time.
Absolutely.
You're getting there, Dominic.
Exactly, Dominic. But like I say, if you're not sure or need clarity, you've only got to ask us, mate, you know, because we don't want you not to feel involved, mate. You're a part of the team.
These Southerners are hard to understand anyway.
Sorry, what was that? All I heard was, "In your blood, kippers, whippets."
Ferrets.
Yes. Yes. You forgot pigeons.
Oh, dear.
Pigeons. Don't get me pigeons.
Yeah.
You forgot pigeons and flat caps.
Pigeons.
And please don't forget
pigeons.
The ferrets again, because the ferret league will be on us.
Oh, I can't beat ferrets. Can't beat one running up your leg. I tell you that now.
Yeah.
Listen, remember this, Kipper. This is a family-friendly show. Your perversions are yours.
I'm sorry, Danielle was speaking to me.
No, you don't apologise. Pigeons.
You're doing all right, Dominic. Learning on the job. That's what most people say.
Yeah.
Sorry, who's on the job?
The most English people say to me, "Your English is better than my Dutch."
Exactly.
Hey, what?
His English is better than their Dutch. I saw what you did.
Yeah.
Fox says had no issues here. A and V's all fine, no stutter. Everything's looking great. Cheers, Hercule. No worries, mate. But yeah, it's been an issue all morning, mate. So what'll be will be at the end of the day. I mean, what are we now?
Wait a second, I thought for a
yeah. So we've
I
done
thought you were
that.
going to bust into case of Rasa there.
I was tempted. Number 20, we'll have a bit of him on the Harris there. Why not? Can't put that one on the front because somewhere is the front grille. And I can't remember where. It might still be in the box.
Oh, Matthew's.
It might be on the floor.
You never know. No, it won't be on the floor, Pants.
You'll never find it.
Never find it on the floor. I'll tell you that now.
He sounds like a man that knows there, doesn't he, eh?
It sounds like he's slightly jaded.
It does. It sounds like a beaten man, doesn't he?
Yeah, he hasn't been feeding the monster enough.
No. Is that what it's called? Well, that must be a northern thing then.
whereas as a southern thing, it's where you keep your wristwatch.
Yeah. Yeah. I got PATRON there, eh?
Somebody said this photo etch. Have a go at photo etch, they said. It'd be great, they said.
Who said that? I'd shoot them.
Kevin.
Oh, well, there you go then. You should have known, mate. Minute Captain Dishbay says something like that, mate. Oh, you know he's pulling you up, mate.
Do you want to extend the life of building a kit? Do your photo etch on it.
Absolutely. He's not far wrong there, mate. I started doing a bit of photo etch, and when I finished, I'd grown a beard. Clean that up. Right. I found my grill. It was in the box. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, it was going to be one of three places, really. in the box, on the floor, or stuck between your toes?
Yeah, no, have a job. I got me slipper socks on, mate. I've learnt that lesson the hard way. We got that. That's all windows. I haven't put the windows on there yet because I've got gloss coats and things to do and other decals to print for it. I am going to put some Dakar decals on it. So, but yeah, that colour green is Kawasaki green off the motorbike build. I had some spare paint left and I liked it, so I thought I'll do my Land Rover in that. Oh, Dave's in, doing a bit of sanding for you there, folks. There you go.
Yep, that looked a really nice job on that, Colin.
It's not the greatest paint job. It bloomed in one area, but that was me. I was rushing the layers, so it's my fault. But I'm gonna, I'll say gonna. I've flatted it back already with a bit of wet sanding, so I'll reshoot the other wing during the week.
Yeah.
But it's not the paint's fault. That was my fault. So it was just been a bit overzealous between layers.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. Just, I don't know, it just crazed a little bit and I wasn't feeling it. So, you know, I'm like, but considering that, you know, I've got door decals to go on and things because, yeah, originally I was going to Dakar it up. Not dirty. I'm going to do it as a slightly pimped up support vehicle, if that makes sense, and just give it a little bit of a character because, yeah, it's a Land Rover at the end of the day. It's super shiny, and a Land Rover don't really go together. So no. I want it to look as if it's been used. So
it's coming on nice.
It's doing the job, put it that way. Andy says, all I heard was beating the monster. That just, yeah, it sounded so wrong. I'm so glad you said that, Andy, because, yeah. Paul says, I haven't got a clue what's going on. Where am I? Who are you people? Why are you all clogging up my interweb with your silliness? Yeah, I mean, there's bound to be someone out there that's gone, oh, there's a model show on. I'll sit and watch that. Might be interesting, and then us lot have turned up. So anyone out there that thought they was in for a serious modelling show, I send my sincerest apologies.
I almost believed that, Colin. Almost.
That sounded quite plausible, Panzer, didn't it?
It did, up to the last second.
Atol says, okay, folks, Beth wants to go walkies. So as it's raining, could be a short walk round the building. Oh, there you go. Oh, dear. Look at the post-it.
Sprint with his running nose.
What was I going to use for that? I can't remember now.
And you're expecting us to know?
Yeah, no, I was going to do something on that dash, and I can't remember what it was.
That's wrong, expecting us to know.
Lynn says, okie dokie, bye, Atol. Dream Builder, Daniel says, bye to Atol, no worries. Muse says, serious? Where? That's not allowed on Sunday. Absolutely, Marcy. Life's too short to be serious, innit? Come on. Enough seriousness going on out in that big wide world out there. I like being 5.5 and I make no apologies for it. I am a man-child and I don't care.
For a second there, I had visions of the Monty Python stock.
Yeah.
He's a lumberjack and he don't care.
Yeah. Only on days ending in Y. Yeah, it's one of them. Like I said many times before, I tried being an adult once and it lasted me about an hour and I didn't like it. So I went back to being 5.5. And I like being 5.5 because I get to climb trees, go scrumping and eat mud. and I can drive around on my push bike with a playing card in the back wheel spoke, so it sounds like a real motorcycle because I'm 5.5.
Yeah, clicked on with the clothes pegs.
You got it, Kev. You got it, mate. And did you used to, as you was riding along, do the throttle with your right hand? Oh, I'm so hoping you say yes.
It was pulling the wheelies on the chopper bike.
Yeah, did you do Evil Knievel's? How wrong did that go for you?
Yeah, well and truly. Ripped the arse out of my trousers.
Oh, absolutely. You used to always find an old door on your old housing estates back in the day, so you'd prop it up with a couple of the red milk crates to make a ramp, and you'd all do Evil Knievel. And I tried doing it on a rally chopper, and it didn't go at all well for me. That gear lever on the frame really wasn't a good idea.
No.
Oh, 2 secs.
Those were the days.
Those were the days, lad. Tell that now.
I remember putting cans in the back wheel on my bike.
Do you remember those plastic things that used to fasten bread with at the end when you used to buy a loaf of bread? We used to put them on our spokes.
Oh yeah,
you mean the guitar PATRONs?
Yeah,
yeah. They used to. I mean, they use a plastic sealy rubby thing now, but it used to be a solid piece of plastic, didn't it? And you used to stick that on your spokes. And everywhere you went, it was made an awful noise that irritated people.
I'm going to do an impression of Fox. I'm going to get a piece of paper out, Kipper, and I'm going to draw it for you.
Have you no, I can't do that voice anymore, can I? Have you guessed what it is yet?
That was it.
That's what they looked like, didn't they? That was it. Yeah.
That was it.
And it had the date on it. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
See, that was a good impression of Fox.
That was. You used to get them on the Sun Blessed loaves. Do you remember them?
Yeah. Then if you lost your plectrum with your guitar, you used to use one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Or an old sixpence.
Yep.
Got to show me age now. Oh, God. I need to get out more. Right, what was I doing? I've done that. Land Rover.
Does bring up the question, what age were you when you first lost your Spectrum?
I very nearly answered that. Yeah. Oh, the shame. What was I going to pop in there? Where is it? Mew says, that's how I ended up with a cast on my leg, but I jumped the damn thing on a skateboard. Yeah, we used to do catamarans on skateboards, Marcy, where you sat opposite your mate on a skateboard each, crossed your legs and arms and went down together. And me and my brother did it and went straight into the side of a London Route Master bus. And yeah, the state of our faces when we came out the other side, we both had fat lips and a wonky nose. Trying to explain that to our mum when we got home. God, Bennett, the rollicking we got.
The state of the bus.
Oh, Kev, the rollicking we got, mate. Oh, she went absolutely spastic at the pair of us, mate. Yeah, because, we went down this hill straight out onto the main bus route road, where all the main cars and everything. Yeah, because we couldn't stop. We hadn't figured out how to stop the catamaran. We just went for it. Big hill, let's do a catamaran. That was it. Yeah.
Well, it's like, when you were kids, when it was build a go-kart out your old pram.
Yeah. Did you find the steepest road you could go then?
Yep.
And you're like, hey, how am I going to
Really?
stop? Yeah. Welcome to
Yeah.
our childhood, folks. It's amazing, really, how any of us made it out alive, isn't it?
That was well and truly fun. Building your own go-kart up. Use the big old wheels off of your pram, convert it all.
Yeah.
The thing that I remember is that skateboards were an American thing.
Yes.
And we didn't have them. I don't think skateboards were sold here in the UK. So what you used to get, especially around Glasgow, were a couple of boys would buy a pair of roller skates. And they were the old-fashioned type that had a bolt in the middle so that you could
Yeah, you
extend
used to screw them to a plank of wood.
And they used to...
Yeah.
Plank of wood, yeah.
Yeah, floorball. It was
Yeah, it
only
is.
as the hobby came out or started going out that you had companies like Newporter and Cooper and places like that that suddenly stocked skateboards. But by then, the main craze was going over, wasn't it? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Back to the Future when first one when he had his skateboard. Wasn't it? That's when they started.
yeah. Yeah,
Going big
no,
over
but
here. Because it used to be one of those really skinny skateboards that you could.
that's right. Yeah.
Before the. Oh man.
Yeah, but I can remember having gold-wing trucks and kryptonic wheels on a skateboard, and it was if I remember rightly, it was a pro slalom deck that I had that was aluminium. And yeah, it was brutal, absolutely brutal, because as you kept chipping it, it got sharper and sharper around the front edges and the back edges. It's like a bloody razor blade time I was done with it.
I loved my skateboard.
Yeah. But my youngest lad, he was into the skateboards. He had the bones wheels on it, the little skull white wheels and that, you know. And Mew says we have actual skate parks. Yeah, we've got one not far from us. It's a big skate bowl thing that's all concreted into the ground and that, and they all go up there. Ely's, wasn't it? The shoes with the rollers in, they was another thing we had over here.
Yep.
And then we went for a stage with rollerblades. Do you remember them?
Yes.
Roller discos. Do you remember them? Oh, roller discos. God. Now we're talking.
That is back in the day then.
That is, isn't it? That's proper Noah and his ark, isn't it? Roller discos, yeah. Dad, you'd go, biggie out and get this. You'd nick your sister's roller boots, wouldn't you? And off you'd go thinking that you could do this bloody roller disco thing, and you go straight into a brick wall, like Garfield. It's like, that didn't work, did it? Yeah. Heelys were such a thing. Oh, I've just heard a ping. Let's have a looky, Lou. We got. We have got Fox. Hello, geese.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, mate. How you doing? But
I'm
yeah,
not doing too bad.
talking of disco queens and that, roller discos, Fox. You've come in just at the right time, mate. I've got this image of Fox in his daily jukes and his leg warmers going to a roller disco in his local town.
Ooh, my area of expertise.
Yeah. So yeah, giving it the old yeah.
I never did the roller skates. I did ice skating, but never roller skates.
Oh, did you? You was a bit of the old John Curry, was you? Bit of the old.
Well, I say I used to do it. I used to go to the local ice rink and just like get the chud skates and fall over. I was never really good at it.
Chud skates.
I could just about go backwards if I really put my mind to it. You know, you get the chud skates that's got everybody else's foot smelling.
Yeah, everyone's saying afternoon for you, mate. Happy days.
Welcome to everybody. Hello.
Yeah, Mew says Heelys are still around. Yeah, my youngest lad, he loved these Heelys. Honestly, he lived on them things.
Is that shoes with the metal thing in the heel?
It's the shoes that have got the wheels in the soles, Fox, and you just you start walking, give yourself a push, and then you lean on the back of the heels. Hence why they're called Heelys.
That sounds a bit 1990s to me.
Yeah, you go along on the wheels. Yeah, it is, mate. My youngest boy, he was a dab hand on them, mate. It was only when he was at university I realised that he wasn't born with wheels.
I can't imagine there'd be any health and safety concerns with those at all.
No.
How is
PJ
everyone?
says the
I hope you're all
first
well.
skateboard he had was a car. See what he did. We're fine and dandy, mate. How's you and how's Mum?
I'm all right. I'm not too bad. Mama Wolf, bizarrely, has been very good today. She got up quite quickly, so
Oh, happy days.
yeah, she's been good.
Was that by choice or was she just dragged on the end of a tow rope?
No. Actually, when I finished my stream, I went to get her out of bed, and she was up within 10 minutes.
My God, is she ill?
I was like, I'm gonna have to pay this back at some point, aren't I? God damn it!
Yeah, it's going to cost you.
So she's had her Mother's Day slices of tiger loaf toast with jamminess,
Oh,
a big
bless
cup
her
of
heart.
tea, and a card made out of 2 post-it notes because someone forgot it was Mother's Day or didn't know it was Mother's Day.
Yes, to all the mums out there, happy Mother's Day, because I had also forgot that it was Mother's Day.
Yes, I had no idea. So I got 2 post-it notes and stuck them together and made a little card.
No.
I was
Jackie,
gonna say,
do you remember
if you're
all
talking
those-
about old things, then what was everybody's? This will show your age. What was all of your, if you've had one, first ever car? Mine was a Mark II Escort, I think. Mark II Escort in bright yellow.
My
Two-door.
first car. 1300
Yes, that-
GT Ilman Imp painted in Starsky and
Hillman
Hutch
Imp.
colours.
We used to have Hillman.
One of
I
them
remember you
bad
telling me
boys. Yeah.
that. Oh yeah, remember you talking about that.
Yeah. My little apprentice car when I was a trainee mechanic, mate.
What's
And that
somebody else have for their
Ilman
first
Imp,
car?
mate, got me into so much bother.
Oh yeah. Well, I never drove that car because my dad bought it for me off the neighbour when I was like 16, and I'm like, Dad, I'm like 16, I can't drive yet. He's like, yeah, no, but it'll be there when you're ready for it. I said, Dad, it's like 1989. That thing's 30 years old already. I can't. It's not even... And then it got nicked. So.
Yeah.
What did everybody else have? What was your first ever car, Kev?
I don't drive, so
Ah,
Right, Avenger.
Dominique, what was your
Triumph Avenger?
Oh, Triumph Avenger. Oh, I was what we used.
I have no driver license.
Oh, no car for you either. Oh. Kipper, what about
No,
you, mate? Did you drive? What
I-
was your first ever car?
Mine was a Mark II Ford Fiesta.
I had a Mark II Fiesta, top notch.
Yeah.
Every time I saw it, it was light blue colour, and every time I saw mine, all I ever thought of was that Cannon and Ball film where they were coppers.
Oh, yeah.
But you, James, what was yours? What's your first ever car, if you've had one?
I haven't had a car. My dad, my first bike would have been a 50cc Derby Sender.
Ooh. And Panzer, what about you, mate? Clangagit?
I have a Volvo 940.
Oh, nice.
But one owner,
Ooh.
never raced or rallied. Elderly female owner.
Yeah, we're all old, aren't we?
It's
Most of us.
surprising, though, isn't it? How driving is no longer becoming a thing, is it? It's diminishing somewhat.
Well, you know why? Because cars are boring nowadays.
Yeah. Boring
Yeah,
and
do
so
nothing with them.
expensive.
I used to like my drink too much, and I always said, no, I'm never going to drive because I like my beer too much, and it would be safer for other people for me not to be driving.
Yeah. Common sense, Kevin. Well done.
Yep.
Too much of a lunatic. If someone overtook us, that would be it. I would have to race them.
I've always said the day that steering wheels got squishy was the day that cars became boring.
Yeah.
When we stopped having solid plastic steering wheels.
Yeah. The size
And
of a
you were-
Master bus.
Yeah, and the car you were driving was actually a machine, and it felt like you were driving a machine, not a gentleman's lounge. Yeah, I don't think squishy steering wheel.
What have we got? Lynn Dipple says her first car truck was a 74 Chevy Blazer. Loved it.
Ooh, nice.
Trim Builder's first car was a Beetle 3003S. Nice. Max was a Datsun 120Y. He says it run like a sewing machine with slightly less power. Jeff Light had an Austin Mini 850. BJ had his first car, was an original Mini with the crappy brown colour. I had one of them bad boys as my second car. Daltosaurus was a 1985 Oldsmobile Delta 88 Royale. Happy days. Muse says the first car she ever drove, was a 79 Lincoln Town car. It was her gramps car, drove it when she was 12. Family was all over, grands and aunt was too drunk to drive. PJ's second car was an XR3i.
Ooh.
Yeah, I used to drive round the waste ground and that when I was a nipper. But, yeah. So when it come to learning to drive, I had to unlearn all the bad things that I had done round the scrapyards.
Yeah. Donuts are not something you can do on your test.
Yeah. Because where we was in scrap metal, it was a case of, yeah, that's where you drove around the scrap metal merchants. So, yeah.
See, I'm not saying I'm a bad driver, but I used to work for the Driving Standards Agency. I personally knew the driving examiner that examined me, and I still failed my first test. Yeah, I stopped the car and he said, right, put your hand out. So, and he went slap, and he said, right, that's because you didn't do whatever it was.
Yeah.
He said, now, I would have let you get away with it, but because it was that, I can't. He said, I know it's you, but I can't, so you're going to have to fail. I'm like, oh, for crying out loud, I'll never live this down, will I? He said, nope, not ever.
Especially not now, because we are going to mock you, you know that.
No, I don't mind it being... I admit I'm not exactly a great driver.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do.
See, up north we have dinosaurs, so you've got to be careful that they don't eat the examiner.
Absolutely. We have got Cole Sagan in the chat, says hello, Festa.
Ooh.
And our esteemed live stream presenters and all in chat. How you doing, Jeff? Nice to see you in, mate.
If you wish to make an apple pie from scratch, you must first invent the universe.
There you go. Cole
Only because I didn't
Sagan
have one
done.
prepared.
There you go. There you go, James. You're an esteemed presenter.
Yeah, you didn't see the little asterisk at the bottom where it says star may or may not apply to all participants.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, viewers of a nervous disposition, there may be a James present at some point in the live stream. Do not adjust your sets.
For those watching in black and white, James is behind the pink.
Yeah.
He's been very quiet.
He has, isn't he?
Is he not well?
That means he's up to something, Pants.
Is he like
It does.
Is he like a 5-year-old? It's okay when you can hear them. It's when you can't hear them that you need to
Yeah,
get
it's when
worried.
you can't hear him, you know that he's because he's in
something's going on.
defiant James mode. We've got James. We've got James who, if ever you watched Kevin and Perry, Harry Enfield, he's gone to bed as the 12-year-old Kevin, and he's woke up as the 13-year-old Kevin. Yeah, in other words, James has reached puberty.
See, there's two ages in this group here. There's the people who are the age that when they get like that, they just get grumpy. And there's the people who, when they get like that, they get naughty and rebellious.
Yeah. And then there's us that got to that age and went back to being 5.5.
Yeah.
Well,
we're not anything but just difficult.
The original Adrian Mole, isn't he?
He is. He looks like him and all, doesn't he? I'm falling in love with Pandora.
Why did
just
Google it,
James,
folks.
just don't let Alicia catch you.
Come on, James, speak up. Defend yourself.
In this stream, we don't do semaphore as a standard language.
Bless him. He'll be going, you're picking on me again. Absolutely.
Look, it's not my fault that Panther could not.
It's always your fault.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Oh, was someone else in it?
He's having a go again.
It's Defiant James. Defiant James again, Pans.
Defiant to the end.
I didn't notice that.
That's where that goes.
Mind you, for a hangout, it's actually quite quiet with James in here.
It is. I know exactly where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't look a gift horse and all that.
Reese is in the chat, says hello. Well, hello, Reese. How
Hey,
you
Reese.
doing, mate?
Hi, Reese.
Yeah, well, Reese.
You're more than welcome to come and join in. You're a patron, you know that.
Yes.
Jeff says, yesterday I was quite honoured to see an Oscar Mayer Wiener movie. I was given a free Wiener mobile whistle as a souvenir after chatting with the driver for a while. Achievement is unlocked. Nice one, mate.
Yeah, you can't deny those Wienermobiles are just kind of awesome and epic in such a terrible way.
Lynn says, hi, Reese, Beaker, or former Beaker. Hugs. No, he's still Beaker, Lynn.
Always
He's
be Beaker.
always going to be Beaker. No matter how short he crops his hair trying to play Chuck Norris, he's still always going to be Beaker.
It's his sign of Scottish heritage, that kind of like Beaker hair.
Yeah.
It's proper crofter's hair, that is.
That's a choice bit of Barnet going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what it reminds me of? I'm going to do the quote. We have the technology because we have the brains. The Tefal advert.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because when he grows his hair out, it's proper Marge Simpson stuff, isn't it? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Ian Dalthwaite is in, says, afternoon, everyone. Hello, Ian. Hope you're keeping well, mate.
Hello, mate.
Afternoon, Ian.
Jeff says, hi to PJ. Good to see you as always. He's quite well. Hope you are too. Absolutely. Hugs issued.
It's not very warm in here.
Yeah, I've got my window open and that because it is.
I just opened it before when just wanted
It's
live.
proper furnace. I've just heard a ping there. I think we might have someone else that's come in there.
It's either that, you've got a burger ready.
Either that or Panzer dropped out. There you go. Yeah, he's back.
I did indeed. All of a sudden it went quiet. I thought, what? No
Yeah.
Fox waffle. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. And
I can't hear Fox. If you can't hear me, you're not in the stream. I am the universal gauge of am I connected or not.
Yeah, see, Fox normally listens out for my fish tank, whereas I listen out for the inane dribble.
Yeah. How to check if your internet works? Can you hear Fox?
Oh dear, that is funny. Oh, Fox, oh bless you.
I deny everything.
Not that I was picking on Fox in any way, shape, or form.
No, of course you wouldn't, mate. You're ill.
Nobody would ever do that.
So you ill.
You guys can all pick on me as much as you want, but I'm the one that's privileged enough to know what Festa's secret is.
Yes. Good segue there. I'm going to give
that's
you
how
that.
special. That's how special I am. You guys don't know because you're not special, but I am.
Oh, cut in. Yeah, you can do
When are we going to find out? When are we going to find out this secret, Colin?
As soon as I can get rid of this damn bloody relapse and be able to stick to a schedule, mate.
Schedule?
At the moment, because when I do this secret, I want it to be a regular thing, and at the moment, I can't guarantee that it's going to be, so... Yeah.
Pooping with Festa. Oh, I gave it away, sorry.
Oh, damn. You did as well.
Got your new channel, it's Poop Channel.
Brand Colin, that will keep you regular.
It's all about pooping.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's teaching Colin how to use white appliances.
Oh,
There's some things that aren't just humanly possible with our current physical form, I'm afraid.
Well, now that you've said that, I'm going to let you into a secret.
Another secret?
Yeah.
Oh.
A different one?
Yeah, this one's going to send fear and shockwaves through the internet. At some point in April, I am being left home alone.
No.
For 3 days.
Oh dear God!
I can hear laughing now coming from the other room.
Oh God, he's going to be unbearable, isn't he?
Yeah.
You're going to be unbearable, aren't you?
And already she's sort of I'm frightened. And I said, I can't wait to tell the internet. She said, really? They know how bad you are? I said, oh yeah, it's a thing. I can hear her next door pissing herself laughing.
Is she watching?
Yeah. So
H, don't worry, we'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Well, we will. What we'll do is we will have a book how many white appliances he can break in those 3 days.
Yeah.
Don't worry, if he does anything stupid, I'll make sure he films it for me.
Absolutely. And yeah, it's like I am going to be contacted on regular occurrence to make sure everything's all safe and sound. But it's the fact, oh God, I dread to think. Please don't burn the house down. Yeah, I said you're going to enjoy them 3 days. Yeah, she said. She said it seemed a good idea at the time. She said now the reality has just dawned. Yeah.
The practical reality of it. Like,
3 whole days I'm being left in charge of myself.
I mean, what's the worst that can? Don't even think about that. Is she going to line up a whole mess of like frozen ready meals in the freezer for you?
Oh yeah, you know that I'm going to end up with a shelf of pre-labelled stuff that is
yeah.
But yeah, I could hear her pissing herself laughing.
Little tubs with instructions on post-it notes. Put this in for this amount of time. For 3 minutes, that's 0300 on the microwave.
Oh, well, I know what's going to happen. It's already been muted as a suggestion. Is there will be a FaceTime call whilst I'm cooking my stuff in the microwave.
Yeah. She's gonna get you a pair of Google Glass off eBay so she can record your entire day.
But yeah, and
just
it's
for safety.
Please do not, no matter how the urge and temptation builds up, please don't attempt to touch any white appliances. No matter how much you think you're capable, believe me, you are not. Yeah.
H, you're very brave.
I said she's incredibly stupid for leaving me.
Well, yeah, the same
for
thing.
72 hours unattended, but my youngest son still lives in the same town, and I still think that at some point he'll be sent on a recon mission.
He'll be like, don't worry, he lives in the same town. He'll hear if anything blows up.
Yeah, luckily the fire station's only 200 yards down the street.
And they've got your speed dial.
Yeah. No, they're just going to station a crew outside the house.
When they answer the phone, when they're 999, because they're like, hello, such and such fire station, how far are you from Colin's house?
But it's the fact I feel quite proud of the fact that she's leaving me unattended at the age of 55.
I know. You're an early start. You're early blossomer, aren't you?
I feel quite responsible that I've been left with this responsibility.
Hey up. She's come in the hangout.
No, that's a pen. That's Pan's a comeback.
No.
Well, I'll tell you what, Colin, I've never been in charge since I said I do. So,
exactly, mate. Exactly. So I know that feeling, mate. It's my own fault.
That was the last time I made the decision. Was when I said I do.
Oh yeah, it's my own fault.
I'm assuming that she had absolutely no choice whatsoever, and it was like this, or you lose the house, or you die, or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Thing.
I can't even begin to comprehend the level of reluctance.
I was going to say, Colin, 3 days of ping burgers.
I know.
God, yeah.
I know.
I can hear my arteries hardening.
Mate, honestly, I've got to be so proud of myself. Especially if I make it out the other side without destroying anything, I'll be even more proud.
It's like a license to be a teenager for like 3 days.
Dude, honestly, I am going to walk around and I'm going to press every button that I can. I said that out loud, didn't I?
I think what you need to do is, you need to like literally buy a VHS player off eBay.
I've got one.
Get a load of like videos of like Bill and Ted and all the Deep Space Nine, all the kind of stuff crap you watched as a kid on video, and then just sit and eat pizzas and just order pizzas and watch videos, literally videos for like 3 days.
I am not
relive the
videoing
1990s.
myself touching any appliances though, because I'm not giving anyone ammo.
You would never do that, would you? You'd never be stupid enough to video yourself.
No, I'd never be stupid enough to do that.
No.
Either that or the takeaways are going to be rather busy.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So I don't honestly think that anything will go wrong.
Sorry, was that out loud? Was that my outside voice? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she's going to regret the decision. She said, I'm putting a lot of trust in you. I said, yeah, it's taken you 36 years, but hey, thanks for that. Yeah. Where did it all go wrong, she says. I said, I know where it went wrong.
She's putting a lot of trust in you because she has no choice.
She's got no choice, mate. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said, at the end of the day, it's your fault for liking cricket.
I can tell there's a serious delay on the internet because I've only just dropped out on the stream that I'm watching.
Yeah, that's a deliberate YouTube setting, mate. There's always a delay. It's 45 seconds at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It has to encode the video before you see it, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we always say to people when they've typed a comment in chat and then they tell us off for not reading it, there's a 45 second, between 45 seconds and a minute delay between what you're seeing on your end and what we're seeing on ours.
Yeah. Because we're live, but the audience sees us in the past.
Yeah, and there's nothing we can do about that. It's YouTube's thing.
It's because they have to literally encode the video that you've sent them and then stream it out. So that takes time.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen, Colin? Before 8 goes, she'll have you fitting up a webcam in the kitchen so she can keep an eye on you.
Oh, don't say that. She's watching. No, she's going to want to do that now. She already said about putting a nanny cam out there in a clock. I said that properly this time, Fox.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but she's already thought
proud
about
of you,
putting
son.
a nanny cam out there to try to remote access that I'm not touching appliances. I mean, I admire her courage. I think she's made a very courageous and honourable decision.
That she had no choice about.
And I'm doing my best in anticipation not to let her down. And she did say about putting me in here with my mini fridge with the burgers in and a microwave of my own, and just locking the door. She said, but you've only got one extinguisher and one fire blanket. She said, and this is for 3 days. So.
And that kind of knackers you for toilet.
Oh no, she would have put a bucket in here, mate. But
oh, there you go. Cut a hole in the floor.
Is she going anywhere nice, Festa?
She's going up north, mate. She's going to.
So no, then.
she's watching cricket at Old Trafford, mate.
Oh, she's near me. Should be near me.
Yeah, she's always up there, mate, during the year. She's originally from Findorn in Scotland, me missus, so she is proper north. But
she'll be just down the road from me.
Yeah, just down the road. Yeah, she's often down there, mate.
I used to get off the tram just
Do you think
Old
I'm going to
Trafford.
let her know that, though? Because I know what you'll be doing. You'll be skedaddling down there going, let your Uncle Fox show you this video, dear.
Yeah, so don't, whatever you do, don't say out loud on the video stream that she's watching that I live near Old Trafford.
No, I'm not going to say that out loud, mate, because I wouldn't give out your location, mate, because, you can give out your location, but I certainly wouldn't.
Behind the water pipes.
But suffice to say, look out for a car in the car park at Old Trafford Park with a shark mouth on it and walk away, dear. Walk away.
Well, no, I wouldn't, though, because that would mean being near to cricket. And I have a soul. I don't want to die of old age.
Trust me, my dear. Your appliances will be safe.
Fox? About cricket? What did you say about cricket there?
I said I wouldn't want to go near Old Trafford because then I'd be near to cricket, and that's a really bad thing.
You want vote him out of this channel now. It's a proper English man.
I tried watching cricket once. I just sat there and going,
No, he's proper going down in your estimations now, isn't he?
He's flipping dropped their way. Oh.
My dad used to do some like sports camera work for Granada every now and then. He said the only thing that was worse than filming, I've got to get this the right one, Bass Masters. I could say that wrong. Bass Masters Crown Green Bowling. He said was cricket. Anything more boring than that was cricket. Filming cricket. It's just so boring. You don't even move the camera.
Cricket.
As a cameraman.
Jeff Light says test cricket, Cole. I will ask her, Jeff. She's next door. Bear with me.
Yes, it would be test cricket.
Yeah, not proper cricket, just test cricket.
Watch, love. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Hello, H.
Yes, it is. Jeff Light says Panzer's dropped out with shock. Yeah, I thought we had gone quiet again. Sorry, guys, internet's crashed. No worries, Pans, not a problem, mate. I thought someone had disappeared. I didn't know who.
We'll survive.
We'll survive, mate.
Fight on through the tears. Oh, Mama Wolf said hello and big hugs to you, by the way, Festa.
Oh, bless. Hugs back, Mum.
She doesn't care about anybody else, just you.
Oh.
Hiya, Mama Wolf.
Why am I using the cocktail stick for this stupid boy? I have to say, by the way, I'm building the last man in my 20-man Cadian squad.
Oh, proud of you, soldier. How many months has that taken?
All of them. I thought I had 2 to do because I spent 15 minutes trying to figure out how I'd missed one figure and going through the instructions. You know, you think you've done something wrong and you go back and forth through the instructions, but they actually give you an extra base. So I thought I'd missed one, but no, they give you a spare base.
PJ says I watched cricket once. He said, and then it hopped away. I see what you did. Yeah.
Here a week, try the fish.
It's Test cricket. Yeah, her and my eldest boy, they do love a bit of cricket. Fair play. It gets them out.
I've got that song in my head now. I like the cricket. Yes.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
the chat here. I'm not even reading it.
10cc. Nothing wrong with 10cc.
Yeah, absolutely.
Paul Lewis says, modelling stream, you say? Well, I'd like to watch that. When does it start?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a
I may
different
be behind
channel,
on the
mate.
chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very far back on the chat because it doesn't update. Oh, well, never mind.
My chat's a bit balky today. It's jumping up and down and all over the gaff, so...
I think on this, my problem is actually, you know, I keep having chat. I think it's Chrome on my iPad. I think Chrome's having an issue last few weeks.
Well, yeah, now that we've found out why you was dropping out, yeah, it's not that then, because yeah,
this on the iPad, so...
Bobbin says cricket is the only sport that is more boring than tennis. Oh, I don't know, golf is up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can anyone say that they can watch golf on telly? Because I tried it once, and the minute they hit the ball, I'm lost.
Whoa.
Because
Colin,
the ball
Colin,
disappears and I can't see it.
Colin, watch women's golf.
Is it as good as beach volleyball?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It is.
Beach volleyball is the only sport worth watching, for reasons.
You watch women's golf, man.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Oh, really? Is it proper watch whilst unsupervised telly?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll take your word for that then.
Yeah.
I don't like...
He's digging himself in the hole.
No, I can assure you.
Would be an ecumenical matter, Kev. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Robin said golf is good, so is snooker. See, I tried watching golf on telly and I just couldn't follow the ball because I couldn't see it. And that for me straight away was, yeah. Don't get me wrong, there's skill involved, not disputing that. I just couldn't watch it because I kept losing where the ball was and it lost my interest.
I don't know how people watch sport because sport is just so boring.
Yeah, but then I am a person who likes watching motorcycles go round in circles, so what would I know? But yeah.
Well, at least I can understand why things like motor racing will be exciting. I can understand that, but like football, tennis, cricket, all the sports, but just...
Yeah, my brother watches a lot of snooker because he used to play. He'll go to all the big competitions and watch it. You know.
Are you from this planet, Fox?
I am.
No, he's from
Sport's
a special
boring.
planet, which is the Princess World of Fox, where there's rainbows, unicorn, and glitter everywhere.
I come from the special faggy-assed artist, frilly sleeve, foppish nonsense type planet.
He does, where everyone goes, ye-oh, behold. It's like everyone walks around in Fox's world like a town crier. Oh, yay, oh, yay, oh, yay.
If I could use a quill.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
No, I just don't like sport. I find sport boring. When people like watching sport on telly, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather just be like, I don't know, eating my own face or something. It's just boring.
I reckon they should have mixed rugby.
Ooh.
What? What rugby?
Mixed rugby.
Mixed rugby. I'm up for that. I'll play that game.
Yeah.
I bet you would.
Oh, bombs! Drop me.
James would definitely want to be a tight head prop, wouldn't he?
Can't go wrong with the tight. Now moving on.
Post it.
It's either that or playing the hooker.
Oh. Would be an ecumenical matter.
Here all week trying to fish.
Oh dear, James.
He's here all week. He's here all week.
You said it, not me, Kev.
Back up off the floor.
Yay! Fox was on Carpet Monster Hunt.
I was. I dropped my backpack.
Oh. Absolutely. Get in.
Oops. Jeff says, I watched a chess match on TV once. I know almost nothing about chess, but it was great to watch a bunch of experts give almost to the point of fist fights about the moves that had been made.
Really?
I remember they used to show chess on the BBC many years ago, and they had the little two-dimensional thing where they had the little bits that they'd move up, but you could see light behind the screen. And it was always fascinating to me when you had two proper grandmasters, and they'd have 45 minutes between moves. I felt so sorry for the commentators because we've got to fill half an hour just between moves. How the hell do we do that? What do we talk about? I thought the people that worked at QVC were impressive, but chess commentators are just beyond.
Yeah, Jeff says he's been to a few county cricket matches and it's surprising how enjoyable it can be. It's so much better than watching it in person rather than on the TV. There's never a night in this house where there isn't cricket on, be it 2020, Big Bash League, IPL, PPL. My missus and my boy watch all the different world leagues and they're well into it.
That does suggest they actually understand how it works.
Oh, yeah, they'll sit there and they tell me all the rules of the game. It's like proper educated Festa.
Isn't that actually beyond Isn't that beyond the realms of human comprehension, though, understanding how cricket actually works?
Exactly.
I prefer the one-day stuff because you've got a result at the end of the day.
Yeah, I just sit there and go tilt, mate.
I watched a video once. It was somebody trying to explain cricket to an American. And they were like, stop, I don't understand any of it.
That's a point. Is cricket played in America? I don't know.
I think they know about it, but I don't know. It's not a big sport if it is, I guess. Very little.
There we go. Right.
It's a man's game, isn't it?
Sorry, Kip. What was that, mate?
It's a man's game like darts.
Yeah.
It is cricket.
Yeah.
You know, you have your pint of Guinness in one hand and you sit and watch the cricket.
Yeah.
Now, I do think it's...
Same as darts. You can throw a dart and have a pint at the same time.
Yeah.
I do think it's a stretch to call darts a sport.
Are they still allowed to drink on the air when they play darts? Because I used to watch it in the days of Eric Bristow, Jockey Wilson, John Lowe and that, and they used to be as pissed as a new.
No.
Proper tanked up, you know?
It's a professional sport now.
Only allowed to have water now.
Really? Bloody hell.
I'm saying sport with inverted commas, of course. It's not really a sport,
That's why they only play 5 legs and then disappear, because they go and have another pint outside.
Yeah.
And then come back and carry on.
Why don't you get slim darts players? I mean, I know why, but I mean, it's just, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's not really an athletic sport, is it? It's like 100% skill. That's it.
Yeah, but they're trying to bring it into the Olympics, aren't they?
Hey?
I don't know.
Yeah. Darts, an Olympic sport.
That's what they're talking about. Yeah, they have been for years trying to get it in there.
Really? That surprises me.
Because it's like sport. Sport is a mix of like skill and physical prowess and dexterity. Darts is skill.
God, think of the training you'd have to tell the wife you've got to do for the Olympic gold. I'm down the pub tonight, love. I'm training for the Olympics. Blokes out
No,
there
love,
now.
I've got to go to the pub because it's the Olympics and it's training.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Fox. Yeah.
See, James, you do have a chance to get out of the house.
Yeah. Yeah, try explaining that one to Alicia.
Cool. That'd be fun. Yeah, no, don't go out.
Yeah, and he's not even married yet.
Yeah.
About time he was getting married, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Make an honest woman of her. Have you asked her yet, James?
We are engaged, yeah.
Yeah. So when's the date?
When's the stag do, James?
I can't even see him on camera, and I know that he's got a look of fear. Atol's off. He's got the sniff. He's still going on about his sniffles, isn't he, in the chat there, bless him. In case you didn't know, chat, Atol's got a coldy-woldy.
Is he poorly wally?
Yeah, he's poorly wally. He's got the snifflies. Bless him. Yeah, as per usual, you get no sympathy from this show. Bless.
Right.
Still want to know when the day of this wedding is.
Yeah, he's not off the hook, James, so come on.
No.
But now I want to know where we're going for the stag do.
He's got
there's loads of things to plan.
He's got so quiet, isn't he?
Can you imagine if you could get married in the pub? You just go to the pub for the wedding and the reception. That'd be great.
Yeah. Can someone check
Save
that
all that
James
money.
hasn't fainted?
I'm still here.
I can hear. I've got very good hearing. I can hear him going in the background.
So are you telling me that you've got Panda's super hearing earphones, and that's why he couldn't hear Kevin's compressor the other day? Then
Couldn't hear Kevin's what?
yeah, Panda
I couldn't hear Kevin's truss. What are you on about? What? Did you say Kevin's truss? What?
No,
I'm sure he said.
Panda couldn't hear Kevin's compressor the other day, so therefore, what he reckons is his super hearing, all hearing, super duper whatever earphones don't actually work. So it's a false advertising that he's doing.
Oh, he's really having a dig at Panzer, really.
A major wibble, isn't he?
You can see where the picking on Panzer's coming from, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's not even here to defend himself, poor Panzer.
Yeah, talk about kick a man whilst he's down.
What, James? You've diverted the chat from the date of the we can organise the stag do and get the ushers, me, Kev, Fox, and Dominic. Colin's the best man.
He's done well, isn't he, getting this subject off the impending wedding, but we're going to keep going.
Yeah, I know.
Like magnets to a massive piece of iron.
Oh dear.
Oh, we didn't drill me barrel. Bums.
We owe it to Alicia.
Yeah.
You know what, James? We could take you on a proper stag do and take you over to Amsterdam. So you can...
Oh, Kev, could you imagine what we would get up to taking James on a stag do? Old school stag do.
Amsterdam, see Dominic. Oh, yes.
And none of this 1990s, 2000s stag do, a proper 1970s stag do.
Proper 1970s stag do. Ball and chain the lot, mate.
Yeah. I mean, that involves like potential for international incidents and everything.
Absolutely.
Right, I'm on accessories now.
And you know it would be a good stag do because he'd have to be deported.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you know that it's a good stag do.
Yeah, if there isn't some kind of like official
photographs that could be taken.
Yeah. And if he hasn't spent at least one night in custody after the stag do, we didn't do a good enough job.
Yeah, if there isn't at least one public official waiting for you back at Schiphol at the airport when you get back from Schiphol Airport, then you know, from some government department or other, then you've just not done it right.
Oh dear.
He's looking really nervous.
He's like, pop.
We'll have to have a word with Alicia and sort this
Yeah, well, we'll get Alicia in the hangout one night and we'll have a chat. Has he not asked you yet, love?
Even Panzer's up for it, James.
Yeah.
Of course he would, yeah.
When we next see her, we'll have to say, right, now you've got a date, are you all right with us taking James on a stag do? And she'll go, date? Date? What date?
For a week.
Well, he said in the hangout that he's popped the question and he's given you a date. So we're trying to arrange his stag do, love. Should be made up, James.
Yeah. that we're taking you away for a bit. She'll be glad to see the back of you for a bit.
Alicia has already answered that one.
Yeah. Bless her.
Oh dear.
Yeah, she's getting all excited. She can tell her friends. Oh, James, that's lovely, mate. Made up, mate. We're pleased for you, mate.
What did we say? August the 25th?
Yeah.
Oh, what? I didn't say nothing.
He's making an honest lady of her. Well done. Yeah, well done, James. No. In case the chat missed it, James is getting married. Oh.
Yep, tomorrow, 3 o'clock.
God, I can just imagine.
The local bingo hall, because they've got a license, you see.
Yeah,
so.
the girls had 50 Shades of White. Knowing, seeing James's hands there, we've got 50 Shades of White.
Are you paying for this then, Fox?
Fox has said he's footing the bill, James.
Oh yeah, that's why I say a local bingo hall. That you have to pay for it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dirt cheap. If I'm paying, it's the cheapest you're going to get. So it's basically at the local bus station with a bloke with a bit of paper around his neck. Looks like a vicar.
No, we'll just have a barbecue around Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. That's even cheaper.
Absolutely.
Message from Alicia. Fox is not planning it. Colin, you're planning it.
There you go.
I wouldn't want to plan it. I don't even know how I got involved in that. I wouldn't want to plan it.
Thanks for trusting me, Alicia. I will look after him. You know I will. I'll get him back to you in at least 50 million pieces.
At no point will Colin ever put a torch under his face and say, "Welcome to the House of Horrors."
Yeah.
Everything will be fine.
And all I'll say now is it was James's idea about the Mean Girls.
Yep. And listen, that much jelly to fill that paddling pool is so expensive. That's where the money went.
Judging by the laugh Kevin's done, he knows exactly who I mean. Yeah.
Somebody needs to go and look up jelly wrestling for weddings.
Wrestling.
Jelly wrestling. It's like mud wrestling but tastier.
You would know this because
I don't know.
You're hiding here, Fox.
I don't know. I might have a porn empire that made me very rich. I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. I can neither confirm nor deny.
I like how you're trying to get away from this one, there, Fox.
Nope. You're just trying to get away from you being the focus of this mockery.
I think he's using distraction techniques very badly, Fox, don't you?
Yeah, he's trying to throw distraction Carnifex at us, but it's not working.
Distraction raccoon has not been issued, mate.
Nope. Dee. He could use distraction Carnifex, but he's not a Tyranids player, so.
No.
I must have more accessories than that, surely. Come on. Is that it?
You've been special.
Is that my choice? I've got my accessories for my dudes, but I've only got like 2 knives, 2 helmets, 2 spades, and a couple of sandbags. Is that it?
Oh, that's lame.
Is that my lot? I want to bedeck them with lots of crap on their belts, but I guess I can't. Oh well.
Oh,
that's narcissistic.
Bless poor old owl. Just going to stand up for a minute.
Please be upstanding. I better get my other little man out, hadn't I?
Yeah, I'm doing as I'm told, Lynn.
Good girl.
Put that on. We got that on. Bring that back in. Because we'll be putting on that in a minute. Back up. It's the wrong one, spoon.
That's the wrong one, you spoon. Spoon.
PJ says, I'll plan James's stag do, but he's not going to like it much. Hint, I know the darker parts of Amsterdam very well. Oh, there you go.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
I'm liking this stag do already. It's got me excited.
Absolutely.
Even the wedding on the 25th of August, I can't win it.
I know, I'm made up. I'm proper happy.
I never said that. I said 25th, but
Don't try and get out of it, James, because you said this live on the interwebs, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can edit. I'm sure I can search back and find that you said it.
Edit, you say?
Edit, so we said it.
Yeah. Never said a word, James. You're imagining it now.
Know it and you know it.
Spider Pig.
No.
Super match game. Boom.
Yeah. I'm being a good boy because I've stood up. Well done, Lynn. No worries.
Good lad. Good lad.
Jeff Light said darts is no different from archery or clay shooting when it comes to sport. It's one of those, really. I suppose it's each to their own, isn't it? But our old school games still played in pubs. Do you remember things like billiards? Dominoes and things like that in pubs. Are they still played?
It is up north anyway.
Yeah.
I've never been in a pub with a billiards table. They've always got it's always pool tables and occasionally a snooker table.
Do you remember that show Fred Truman used to do with all the different pub games in it and that? I used to love that show.
The old Shove Halfpenny.
Shove Halfpenny and all of that, Kev, wasn't it? And bar billiards and all of that gubbins, mate.
I think the most I've ever seen is like a pub that has a set of dominoes that nobody ever uses.
Yeah.
We got a pub about, say, 10 minutes away from here that have got a skittle alley still.
Really? Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
See, we throw horseshoes. A sandpit with the horseshoes and a...
Yeah.
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 But that's up here, like,
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, with the posts poking up and you had to spin your shoe around the post. Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah. That still goes on.
Yeah. What was the one with the weight on the bit of string that you used to drop and it used to hit the little towers over? What was that called?
That was... Oh, it had like a little wooden thing with pegs in the holes, didn't it?
That was it, yeah. You know the one? I can't think of the name of it, but yeah.
It's got a weird name, hasn't it? Like...
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember what the whole point of the thing on the piece of string... Oh, because it swings around and tries to... It's like little table skittles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
like
like
you've got
a
the Skittles lined up
pendulum
in...
type, string like with a weight
Yeah.
on it. And
I think
just spin,
Is it just called bar skittles or something?
Is it bar billiards?
No, that's a
billiard.
form of snookery type stuff.
That's a
isn't
form of snooker in it with a little large golf tees that the ball's sat on, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's bar
something, isn't it?
Skittles. 9-pin or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Wasn't nine means Morris, was it, or something like that?
Nine Men's Morris. Oh, it might be actually. No, that's what was that? Nine Men's Morris. Oh,
you remember that?
that was. I know the name. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I go to
mention, gents.
Okay, sorry, hold up a minute. What was that, Dom?
I go to eat.
Yeah, no
It's
worries,
dinner
mate.
time for me.
Yeah, okay,
Thank you.
mate.
Nice seeing you, Dominic.
Take care, buddy.
Take care,
See you
mate.
later.
Enjoy your foods.
PJ's put up here in the chat at the moment. So, James, will you be wearing the wedding dress?
Hey, Magic 8 Ball says.
Jeff Wright says bar Skittles. There you go.
Yep.
Ah, that's it.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
I don't know, mate. I can't remember. I was trying to listen to 2 or 3 convos. Oh, pardon me.
Was that James again?
Yeah.
You didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Apologies.
I thought
folks.
I thought somebody was taking the mickey at me by doing a snoring sound.
No, that.
How little I realised.
Yeah, apologies, folks.
It was a bit slappy, wasn't it?
It was, mate. It's all right. I sat back down there.
Flapping in the wind.
Look at me.
I think we had no choice but to.
Can't put them on till I put the windows in. So they can go over there with that.
Hey, Carl, guess what?
Yeah,
You can't put them on till you put the windows in.
I know.
How you doing for time today, Colin?
I shall be finishing at 2:30, mate, if that's okay, folks.
2.
2:30, 4:30, half past the hour, whatever hour we are then.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Just didn't want you to be stuck for too long, bud.
No, that's all right, mate.
Yep.
Half past
We'd
the
all
hour.
nag him.
Yeah.
We'd all nag him anyway.
I can't see the clock at the moment, so...
Can't see the what?
Right? Yeah, behave you. Yeah. You're wicked.
I'm not wicked. I'm not the one that goes to that shop that sells a special fluid.
Damn it.
Festa's Fluids.
Yeah, I got away with that.
You didn't.
Yeah, I did a Festerism. Jackie does Jackieisms. I do Festerisms, but yeah, there may have been...
You just put in a random word into...
Yeah, there may have been certain things in the vocabulary that perhaps shouldn't have been there.
Now, when I was playing Wolfenstein earlier on my stream, I don't know if anybody wants to go back and watch it. I can't be bothered.
Oh,
but,
good plug there for your channel, mate. How you go for it, mate?
Well, I was going to say, I was at one point fighting some evil Nazis, and I'm pretty sure at some point one of them shouted something which included the word woob.
Oh, good man.
And I instantly thought, he just said woob. That means it's a real word. That means it's a real German word, and Colin's secretly a German.
Absolutely. I accept my Germanic side quite happily.
And that kind of threw me a little bit, and I think he shot me a bit, because I was like, wait, did he just say woob? Smack bullets.
He said proper Festa words, did he?
Yeah. He didn't suddenly say drip in the middle of a sentence, though.
Ah, thought I'd got away with that.
No. And we're dripping.
I like dripping. That's... I mean bread and dripping. Oh, quick march to behind, Carl.
I love the way you snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah, I was doing so well.
It was me thinking he was talking with a lisp.
Well, that dripping.
Yeah, walking with a tisp. Yeah.
I know what else you like, Cole.
Yeah, I know.
You like pose.
I don't like peas.
Do you like pose? Especially when you look at her through the bottom of a milk bottle.
Yeah, you see up my nose.
Am I alive yet?
Oh dear, you're so going to hell.
Me? You can shut up. I'm not the one doing the impression.
You just did. Don't throw this on me.
Fake news. Fake news. I didn't do anything.
He did. I'm glad you noticed this, folks.
That was somebody else.
Yeah, he did start it. See, he knew.
Yeah.
No.
You started that.
Yeah, well said, James. Thanks for having me back, mate.
No.
When's this wedding?
That's what best man's up for Colin.
Yeah. Keith's off. Take care, Keith. No worries, mate. Thanks for an hilarious afternoon. Best wishes. We try to have as much fun as we can at the bench because that's what we do, mate. And a lot of people are saying they like these shows because we just goon around. So if you want to see more, we'll do more.
Just nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah, I like this little concept, I must admit. You know, it works a treat.
We need to get Alicia on here.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll kick James out next week and she can have his seat and we can find out all these sordid secrets then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you won't get her live on this. No way. She doesn't like live.
If I ever do the same kind of show, it's not that I've stolen it from you at all, but...
yeah, because it's like, oh, that worked. Festa got a lot of viewers there. I'm going to do that on my channel.
I'll have a bit of that. No,
absolutely. There's a bandwagon coming, Fox. Do you want to jump on it, mate?
Absolutely. It's got a big, massive footplate I can't possibly miss.
Absolutely. We don't call you mercenary for nothing.
No, you have to pay me. See what I did there? You see what I did there?
I did see what you did there.
How amusing that was to see.
Oh dear, oh dear. Got to laugh. Right.
If you don't, you cry.
Absolutely, mate. There you go. Have a bit of that on there.
Yep, if anybody out there wants to come along, only got to sign up with us lot and come and have the laughs with us lot.
Absolutely. Good pimpage segue there, Kev. I'm impressed with that, mate.
Most impressive.
There's a ticker going along the bottom there, folks, if you'd like to help support this channel. See, good segue coming. You can do so by heading over to patreon.com/Festa67's workshop. Click the join below this or any other of my video content and become a member. That gives you access to the Zoom 24/7 off-air hangout, but also gives you the opportunity, if you've got a webcam and mic, to come and be a part of this shenanigans, folks.
Yeah. Or even just a mic if you've not got a webcam.
Absolutely. And if he lets me finish, you can do a super chat by clicking the $sign, folks, under the chat. Hey, there you go. Carry on now, Fox.
I'm finished now.
Oh, it's typical, isn't it? See, it's when you start pimping, then the minute you stop, he goes quiet.
Yeah.
You had one job.
Well, if you all keep pausing for breath, then I'm just going to dive in, aren't I?
Yeah, that's it. See, that's his opportunity, because Fox never pauses for breath. He's like a submarine. He's got a periscope, and it comes out of somewhere.
Steady now. Steady.
You can see where I'm going, can't you?
This is like when you said I went into that shop with you and bought certain thing. No.
Yeah, that went really well, didn't it? Yeah.
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 Well, me and you, but no, I don't remember that at all. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Don't lump me into your strange perversions.
That went well. Well, I'll say it went well. It went bad. I'm surprised YouTube haven't pulled it, if I'm honest. But not.
No, that's not really bad. That's not a bad
show.
word. No, that's not a bad word. That wouldn't have any problems.
Yeah, but yeah. Just when we thought it was going so well, I just absolutely hit rock bottom with that string, didn't I? And it was like, yeah.
You were basically just. I was about to say a phrase then that would have involved female parts and a very fast word, a very fast moving word. I won't say that.
Yeah, it was.
Let's say you were.
Yeah.
Nicely. You were nicely, weren't you? You were nicely.
I was absolutely out my tree, mate. Let's be honest. And I don't drink. I'm teetotal, but I may have taken too many of a particular medication, and I was a little bit. Hey.
You weren't where you were like it was all we could do from stop you hoovering every surface in the room whilst you were doing all that.
Well, we used to get government drink drive adverts. Don't drink, don't drive. Now they should have one. Don't take these on live stream. Yeah. At the end of the day, the viewers had fun. So
I was getting flashbacks to the Hacienda in the 1990s.
Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Did I endear myself to the interweb? Probably not. But.
Yeah. Oh, they loved it. They absolutely loved it.
If they wasn't having fun, we want to know why.
Yeah, it's one of them, innit? It's like, I don't really want to glue that on yet, do I? The pilch, so let that dry off.
I have to say, I did go to the Hacienda once. It was kind of rubbish.
Oh, was it really? It was.
Yeah. It was just a club like every other club. It was like,
yeah.
That was after the Manchester thing. It was kind of towards the end of it.
Right, yeah.
That whole
Britpop shenanigans.
Yeah, that whole scene had kind of faded by that point in the late 90s. So, but it was still just a bit of dive. It wasn't a great club. There's better clubs in Manchester.
Just like my old granddad there. It were that Britpop shenanigans going on, my lad.
We used to listen to the Ink Spots on the wind up 74, and then it was all fields around here, you know.
Yeah.
It's all fields.
Ouch. There's a knee there, Cole. Don't knock that.
There were much better clubs in Manchester in those days. 42nd Street, the Venue, much better clubs.
Oh, proper ye oldie Manchester clubs, you mean? Or
no, these were like the kind of not grungy clubs, but they cater more towards the Happy Mondays types, and they cater more towards the people that like, you know, Smashing Pumpkins or grungy stuff or that kind of, you know, normal music. They weren't all Manchester. They were better clubs anyway. Just better clubs to be in. More fun.
I did a gentleman's club in Manchester.
You do what?
I did a gentleman's club in Manchester not too long ago called Silks.
What, one of those special gentlemen's clubs?
Yeah. Yes, it was, yes.
Nice.
I mean, I've not been into Manchester in like 20 years, so... Yeah. Well, let's say 15 years, maybe.
They did all the bars and tables and shit.
Yeah.
Glory holes.
What?
That's got a meaning down here. I don't know whether it's the same meaning up your end. That sounds
I don't even know what. I don't know what it means at any end.
A glory hole. Oh God!
Well, no, I mean, other than what I actually.
I would have to tell you about that off air, mate. I'm afraid.
No, I mean, other than what I actually know it means, that you know it means.
Yes, it is that same thing.
Oh right, yeah.
A hole in the wall.
That's the very man.
Yep. Where you get your money out.
We're taking James on his stag night. Oh God, I said that out loud, didn't I?
Yeah, that's his entire stag night. Cubicle 3.
What we haven't told him is it's just an old we're drilling in an old bit of fence on the high street.
Yeah.
Bless
You get a
him.
souvenir, yeah, you get a free toilet block.
Jeff
Toilet
Light
cake.
says, life, he says, is for having fun. Carry on. Absolutely, Jeff. As I've said before, life is too short to be miserable. You can be miserable when you're dead. And I shall be happy when I'm dead because I'm going to come back and haunt all the people that peed me off whilst I was alive. Ah, happy days. Payback. I'm going to be a very busy ghost. Oh, what fun I shall have.
If I come back as a ghost, I'm going to come back and just gently whistle Spanish Flea all the time.
Yeah.
To the people I hate. They won't know where it's coming from, but they will slowly
Exactly.
go ever so slightly insane.
Yeah, but what fun it's going to be.
Oh, yeah. What fun we shall have.
Yeah. Oh, you thought that was funny, did you?
Oh, this! I'm trying to get a nub off this holster, but it's too small for me to actually hold.
You're made of nubs.
Your nubs are made of nubs. Arse. Shut up.
Okay, I've got there in the end. Owls, says Bobbins, for the glory. Absolutely.
Oh, you know about owls, don't you, Carl?
Yeah, it's all about owls.
Oh, bugger, it pinned off. Where's it gone? There it is.
Owls, letter O's.
Owls. How many holes are you in now?
4 holes.
4 holes.
Yeah,
Wait, 4 holes?
Yeah, I'm in a couple of them.
Oh, you've
holes,
admitted
but-
to the second one now, have you? I mean, you can't not admit to the second one, but we won't talk about that.
Folks are going to be so disappointed.
Yeah. We're kind of hyping it up and it'll be like, oh, is that it?
Yeah. Hold up a minute. We're hyping it up. No.
Yeah.
You
No.
are hyping it up.
You've done it as well. You've sat there and said, we know a secret. No.
Choice.
You've said it voluntarily of your own accord on streams. I've heard it. People have heard it.
The world, according to Fox, is such a wonderful biased place.
Oh, yeah. I'm not denying I've pimped it, but you've done it as well. You're just as guilty.
Not just me. You did it as well, sir. Mum, big boy did it and run away.
Yeah, well, they are Brighton or in Premier. The others are in like 3 divisions below them. Yeah. No, they lost.
No, not.
Oh, dear.
Hey, what? Hey,
They lost 3-1. The women.
God, I thought he was on about West Ham nil then.
Do you know, just for the briefest moment then, Kev sounded just like Alan, what's his name, the guy that wrote Watchmen.
Oh, right, yeah.
What's it, Alan, he's an awesome guy. He's got the big weird and
yeah.
What's his surname? Alan. He wrote V and Watchmen and things like that.
Yeah, I can't think of his name now.
Alan.
Alan.
Yeah. I think it's just the Birmingham accent. No.
Birmingham.
Well, he said no, and it just came out sounding like really brummy, and that's why I thought it sounded a bit like Alan Thingamajig. What's his goddamn name?
Porridge.
Somebody
What does
somebody Google it.
porridge for crying out loud?
I don't know. Alan.
Can't get more south than where I am, Bob.
Alan Moore. No, Alan Moore. Alan Moore.
Yeah, you're pretty much with the seagulls. You are.
Yep.
Got sand between these toes.
Right on the south coast.
Yeah, he's
just every now just every now and then a little bit of Brummie comes out in your voice. I don't know why, because you're not a Brummie, but just every now and then a little bit of it comes out, and it sounds like Alan Moore. It's quite cool.
Coming to Basingstoke's up north for Kevin.
Yeah.
Very true.
All you need to do is write an award-winning graphic novel, and you're done. Set for life there.
Absolutely. Might as well take that out of there for now. Because we are
getting you beast.
Decaled for
drill out the barrels.
Drill out them barrels for fun.
Barrels. I was listening to there's a you'll like this, Cole. There's a new audio book come out from the Black Library, Games Workshop.
Oh right, yeah.
And it's an orc story. It's an orc book.
Oh right, yeah.
But I was listening to a free snippet of the audio book, and they've got some bloke proper like, what are you talking about to do the reading of the audio book?
Oh, good man.
But it's not all orcs. Some of it's like imperial people talking to each other, and he's just still reading it like that.
Yeah. Oh, there's a job for the taking, isn't there, for us? Audio books, I'll be good, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've had a boneless orc, like being an orc.
Mm-hmm. Festa Kit Basher.
Yeah.
I can't do the voice.
You so wish you could, though, don't you?
I do, because it's a great voice for it. It's for that kind of thing. I like your accent. It's brilliant.
You've always liked my accent, and I've always hated it.
Yep. Well, I'm the same. Everybody's the same with their own voice.
Weird, isn't it? Yeah. It's all in it. I'm
going to use my cunning.
I have a cunning plan. I don't want to put that on next. I don't want it to stick. So we'll leave that. Actually, I've got my shell of bodiness thing that I'll put that on. Pardon, mate.
Steady, Neris.
What alien are you doing the bobbins, says Mac. He's just glued teeth in my alien. Is that the part work you're doing, bobbins, of the alien? Because I know one of our viewers is doing the big ass...
Yeah, one of our viewers is.
Big ass alien part work, and it is super massive, and I can't remember whether it's bobbins that's doing it.
I think it's Hachette. It's a Hachette one, isn't it? It's like 1:2 scale.
I think so, yeah.
Half scale. Or half scale, as we also call it.
Proper massive.
That's the half-scale xenomorph.
Who?
The xenomorph. That's the alien.
Yes.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. I didn't know it had a name.
You've been grammar policed on the name of the alien.
Hey, mate, I don't mind. I ain't got a scoop, mate. All I remember is Sigourney Weaver. No particular scene or anything like that.
Hang on. So when I grammar police you on anything, I get told off. But when he grammar polices you on the name of the thing...
Yeah, but you do it in I'm going to be a patronising know-it-all way. He's just doing it in an innocent, I don't know the error of my ways way.
Innocent.
Yeah.
Consider what you said.
But that's all right. I shall chat to Alicia about his extravagant wedding plans for her and the treats he's getting her, and that'll be his payback.
What?
Does he know that you have to hire special cutlery for snails?
Max says it is me doing it. He says I'm up to part 97. Brilliant. I knew someone was doing it because I've seen it in my gallery, mate, and I was just trying to remember. But yeah. Oh, arc at me. What else have we got going on in the chat? I'm scrolling up.
Oh dear, what? No, hey, wait, cats and dogs and lions and living together.
It's on camera. No. It's on camera, Fox. I am scrolling up. Look.
Somebody better record this forever. We better send this to H. He can't be left alone. He's scrolling up now. Or rather, he can be left alone.
Jeff says he can verify as an American his brain's been pre-wired to find the rules of cricket to be utterly incomprehensible. Yeah. Mind you, saying that, I tried watching American football once and got a bit lost with some of the rules and regs on that. So, yeah. But I
My
do
brother,
like,
when he
I do like watching the World Series baseball, though. I must admit, Jeff, I am partial to a bit of American baseball.
I love the way it's the World Series. Who's involved? America.
Yeah. But yeah,
My brother, when he
go on, I'll give up.
I was going to say when he first hey? What?
Carry on. I'm giving up. Carry on.
I was saying when my brother first went to America, he said he went to his first American football match, and all he'd ever done is seen it on Channel 4 at the time in the 80s.
Oh,
where it was
right,
like an hour
yeah.
long. He said, no, that thing lasted for like 7 hours and nothing happened. He said it was so boring, but the beer was good.
Oh, good.
He said I was only there for the beer and hot dogs.
Are you sure he's watching American football?
Yeah. He said they'd move like a yard and then stop and talk for 10 minutes, and then they'd move another yard. It was like...
Bobbin says, I've only received the first 4 stages. Oh, nice. You'll be in for a treat, mate. You have a look in the gallery, Bobbins, on the group, mate, because Mac's been building it. And, yeah, it's a beastie, mate. He says, I've watched the game of Aussie rules. He says, I knew even less. Yeah, but there's some good fights on the Aussie rules. If you Google it, try and watch some of the games from the late 80s, early 90s with Phil and Jimmy Krakow in it. And they're 2 Aboriginal brothers that used to play, and they were brutal, mate. Some of the fights.
Isn't Aussie rules football just basically whatever you want the rules to be?
Yeah, it's
that's what the
football on a
rules are.
round pitch, and it's a cross between football, rugby, and boxing. Best way to describe
But, yeah,
it.
it's like any other sport, but with Australians.
Yeah. but yeah, the old World Series baseball, I must admit, I'm a bit partial to that. I do like a bit of baseball.
It's a bit like cricket, though, isn't it? So
Yeah, the American commentators, I'm transfixed by them because, like you say, they can make 10 minutes of dead air sound interesting. They're very clever at how they commentate the game. It's like NASCAR. Have you ever joined halfway through a NASCAR race and you're sitting there going, who's in front then? Because everything's so mixed up, and yet the commentators, they never get a car out of place, do they? And I'm like,
nope.
How are they doing this? But I can watch that all day long, NASCAR, and it's like it's cars going around in an oval, but I find it fascinating.
In an O.
Yeah, but it's from a commentary point of view. I'm transfixed by how the audiences can follow what gibberish the commentators are on about. It's a bit like one of my live streams, I suppose. You know,
I watched someone on QVC once talk about a single T-shirt for 45 minutes.
Really?
It was
wasn't it?
No, it was this is it was years and years ago. It was like a Star Trek night, and they were doing this like Star Trek merchandise, and they had this. It was basically a black T-shirt with a picture of Spock on it, and they spoke about it for 45 minutes, and they didn't know what they were talking about. They had no clue, but they managed to pad it out. I'm like, well, Jesus Christ!
Definitely a job for us then.
Yeah.
Bless. How are we getting on with our builds, folks? It's coming up to 1:30, and we're going to be coming off shortly, so I'm going to go round the screen and pop you all on full screen, so we can see what you've all been up to. So
Proper one.
I'll head over to what order have I got? I've got Kevin. So how's your build been going? Geese all right?
Yeah, it's coming on really nicely, gents.
Oh, look at that!
Coming on
Ooh.
Holy moly, mate!
quite effective.
And you've not swore once that we could hear.
No.
I'm proud of you,
Coronation
soldier.
chicken carriage.
But,
That is proper nice, isn't it? I like that a lot.
These are lovely kits to do.
Mate, you've done a good job there, Kev. You should be proud of that, mate.
Yeah, it's a Peace Corps kit, people.
Oh, nice one. There you go, folks. Have a looky look at that. That is gorgeous, mate. And that red and gold really goes, because there's nothing better than a bit of gold to embellish something, is there?
That's it. It's, yeah.
Do like a bit of gold.
That's
the tag
brilliant.
was
That's
cool, a little bit fiddly, but
Yeah.
good
Happy.
practice for those wanting to do photo etch.
Happy days. Next up, we've got James, JC Bricks and Builds. How's it going, mate? Coming along nicely, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, looking good.
I just placed the body on at the moment.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
there.
What
Oh, nice one, mate.
car is it, James?
It's the Mini Art 135th Type 170V.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Proper
You
car
could
of
get away
yesteryear,
with fitting the
James.
You could get away with fitting the ant-hill mob in that, James.
Absolutely. And of course, we get to see him do the brum brum noises round a bench in the hangout.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Kipper.
Hey up, lads.
Hey up, let's look at that photo etch, mate. I'm proud of you, mate.
Photo etch, right? Now listen, a beginner modeler.
Yeah.
I made my own cable going across there. You see that cable?
Look at this
Got a
folks.
bit of-
Scratch building.
Got a bit of wire. Well, I mean, it's not perfect, but we'll get, as my second model, you know what I mean?
Hey, mate.
So, perfection.
It's out in the
Practice.
field, mate. It's out in the field.
is.
Battle damage.
Oh, it's got to be a lot of battle damage on this.
You've done well there, mate. Getting that all done without swearing.
And I've got the front bit on, so the boomstick's going on.
Oh, you get to do boomy turret noises. Oh, you ledge.
Boom.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to that, mate. Then last up, we got the guru himself. Look at that.
Yeah, I've finished me dudes. I've got loads of accessories to put on them, but I've basically built the last one now, so
Absolutely.
that's what I've been building on Friday nights. I've got to do all of it. And then after this, I've got a couple of guns and the walker to build. So
Oh, nice one, mate.
yeah,
Big
it's 2
days.
squads. Yeah,
Myself, I've got my interior all in, all ready to go and decaled up. Bit of engine there. I want to make me eater roses and all of that lot, and me wires. I got my own custom wheels on it that I've done on the 3D printer
They look nice on
on Friday with the brake
Yeah.
discs and calipers, and also
looks like a roofless Humvee without the body panel.
we've done number plates and things like that on the body shell. So I've got finish off me decals during the week, and I'll get them printed out for the sides, and that'll be some Dakar decals going on it. It's going to have a light bit of smoke and dust on it. Nothing dirty, but it's a Dakar support vehicle at the end of the day, so it needs to look used, because you can't have a
There's no
super
dust.
shiny clean Land Rover, because no one owns a super shiny clean Land Rover.
No.
So that's what I've been up to, folks. So hopefully you're enjoying it. On that note, we'll do the big love and hugs and goodbyes to everyone. Massive thanks to you all for coming in and keeping us company.
Pleasure.
We'll be back during the week with E-Models Monday, hopefully an E-Models Wednesday, a Friday frolic, and we'll be back on air in this format next Sunday whilst Dave's away with his mojo. Get well soon, mate. If you're out there watching this, Dave, you know where we all are. You get back when you feel up to it, mate, and don't push it. There'll be a spot for you when you want it. Love and hugs. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for all your support, folks, and we'll see you on the next one. If and now.
Adios, amigos.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best.